since we're slightly back on track, and Cherry want to start real soon. Cherry, what do you remember of last session?
Really not much. Really not much because I had a very, very, very eventful week.
Anyone who remembers last session?
We walked to the forest a lot, and we had a lot of nice player interactions during Watchful Nights. But like event-wise, I don't think a lot of actually happened. It was mainly just walking through a forest and a lot of RP.
Yeah, Thargarok left to go to his
true.
clan. We're going to a snoozing watch. Allison's on our side, but he's gonna chill out for a bit.
Ring dead bodies on a floating disc.
Yeah.
Who's Allison?
Allison's the tree.
The tree guy.
That's what we're starting out at, is the snoozing watch.
Oh, we're starting at a snoozing watch?
No, not yet.
I'm asking.
I hope so.
Oh, no, I didn't think so. I thought we still had a couple more days to go. Like,
Well,
We were at the camp, right?
Yeah.
And there was the rock, the fire rock thing that was smashed to bits using
That's
Oh,
where
yeah.
That's where we ended,
the
I think.
Hearthstone got destroyed.
we destroyed
by
evil.
Hearthstone, that's the thing, yeah.
Evil got destroyed.
Yeah. Evil
The
got
fiery
destroyed
rocky
thanks to the
kind of
graciousness of Lord Chonkers
The
and
evil
the
cat.
intelligence of Fluke.
Yeah. Fluke completely planned for that.
Luke had
you
some
misspelled
items
greediness.
identified. Then Decorm thought, I'm just going to take this. It looks like, yeah, I'm not going to fight this. I'm just going to take it back later. And that's what he did. And then he's like, I'm just going to leave it on the cat. And then if he wants it back, it'll be funny. And then the cat threw it into the fire. And then Fluke blamed it all on the cat because it's like, well, you kind of did the worst part of it, so I'm just going to blame it all on you. I don't feel bad about that.
What are you talking about? This was clearly a thing of evil. And I inside checked you and
destroyed.
failed. That's right.
You did.
Everyone believed
Amazing.
Fluke. The cat did it all.
Why
I
wouldn't
mean,
the cat have done it
Fake
all?
Cat was an asshole. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah.
And I
Are you
think
streaming?
that is the...
I am.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I'm not even watching the stream. But that's where we left off. I believe with the Decorm and Hephe together destroying the heart. I think there would technically be like a couple of minutes of Fluke's watch left.
Oh, we also restored like 10 years of life to Pool of Health, right?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We used the potions. That was cool. I learned some stuff. I don't think I've told the rest of the party what happened.
You had a
the
dream
Decorm-
about a rock and faces on the rock.
Yeah, that was a weird dream.
And we know that you don't have time to make more allies once we drop the Viscount off. We gotta basically.
Yeah, I
bibbidi-bobbidi.
feel like I gotta get back to Pool of Health. She's calling me home,
Yeah. And that happened because you did that.
and someone's
I'm
trying to
sorry.
stop me.
And we're not going to fucking let them.
Oh no, they're gonna try.
I know.
There's lots of important things going on right now, and I'm only one centaur in the world.
You're one centaur, one halfling, hopefully a dragonborn.
It's a 6
and
months journey, so we gotta find a teleporter.
Oh.
It is.
That absolutely.
We gotta find somebody that can
Tranche.
teleport us somewhere, because it's a 6 months journey.
So,
Good thing we added so much life back to the Pool of Health.
Yeah.
with that, I assume you've been just like traveling, starting your travels a bit earlier. Is there anything you want to still talk about while in the forest while traveling, or can we just skip through to when you get closer to civilization?
Decorm would like to express his annoyance with the forest and his gladness for going back to civilization as quickly as possible.
And Hephe would like to counter by saying that the forest is great and fantastic, and nature is amazing.
Agree to disagree.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be glad to get a shower in. Well, a bath.
be glad.
Sorry.
Luke will note how he's adept at dealing with all kinds of situations, but cityscapes are nice.
Luke, you got bathed in acid. Don't forget
I've had
that.
a lot of things happen.
I know. I'm just saying. Admit it. A bath would be nice.
I imagine you smell very acrid right now.
Okay.
Well, if you give me a day, I can change out my spells and create 10 gallons of water for a bath.
I mean, technically, you have about 3 days travel before the next thing that's gonna happen. So if you want to do that on one of your days, you can.
I'm gonna do that and then create 10 gallons. I'm gonna create a lot of water because it's just a first level spell and I have a lot of those.
What are you gonna hold it in?
It's just
don't
gonna
know.
rain on continuously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just imagine him finding a good, nice pit in the ground. Like, hey guys,
I have a shovel. I dig a pit. I dig us a bath. I get everybody to help dig a bath.
Yeah, if
everybody,
Hefe's
everybody
taking a bath,
get
I
in
will
the muddy
help.
hole.
Yeah, I'll help. I'll help dig that hole.
Yeah.
Get a little sweaty to get a little clean. Let's go.
Dig a tunnel, dig a
We do
tunnel.
it when we're going to camp.
Secret bath.
Yeah, we create a little when we're making camp. We dig a bath. So we're not wasting any time on our adventure either.
Secret bath.
And then we have a bathhouse episode.
Yeah, we're having a bathhouse episode, guys.
Well, this is
The
just gonna be
middle
this
of
for
the
the
forest.
entire session.
Every campaign should always have at least one.
Yeah.
That's a beach episode, right? Or both?
No.
Well, no, but
separate.
there is a beach though that we can go to near Rubel, so that's where we'll get
Yeah.
to. This is the bathhouse scene. It's not a full
Yeah.
epislike
Okay.
Well, no, you can
that's
have a
okay.
bathhouse episode. And
You-
that's
you-
also an anime trope.
Yeah, it's not too late.
I mean, yes and no, but that's like a full like resort usually if it's a bathhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
this
not-
is
it's
more
a
usually
whole-
combined
the
with the
bathing
beach
scene.
episode.
Yeah. We'll have that once we get to Rubel. This is the bathing scene.
Somebody blushes. It's fine.
It ain't gonna be Teak.
Wow.
Yes.
No, she's just gonna be gritting.
So,
I wonder who in this party actually would blush in that kind of scenario.
Oh no, I don't think anybody. It's just.
No, you have one more joining.
Well, you're not here unless you walk in on it. This could be
Is
a
this-
great time to meet up.
well, Bethel, if
Is
you
this-
can, if you know some reason why your character would be in the middle of a forest right now,
No, that's
you can
fine.
do it.
I'm making a joke.
Oh, come
so
on!
you
This is the
didn't.
perfect time for you to walk in.
Move along.
Okay.
moving
The scene's
along.
over. The scene's over.
Scene's over.
We had our fun.
I was looking back like, come on.
Listen, you mentioned a problem and Hephe solved it. You're welcome.
You're right. And
Ooh. I'll use burning hands to warm up the water.
Oh, it's a spa now.
it's a spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super
Are you
steamy.
sure the scene's over, Ralgo?
No. No more. I also
So-
trade out for create food or water, so I create a feast.
So we're just having a giant old feast right now. Just nom, nom, nom.
Hey, Hephe, aren't we on a strictly timed schedule?
We're at camp right now. It's fine.
This is like right before bed. This is part of bed.
Saying goodbye to the forest.
This is Hephe somehow knows that he's not gonna encounter anything for the upcoming 3 days.
I
I mean,
haven't
if he's
used
going
any
to
spells
bed,
today. I can.
If he's going to bed, his spell slots are going to revitalize anyway, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but it's also about which spells you've prepared.
Listen,
okay.
if I have to change them out, I can do
No,
it real
it's
quick.
fine, it's fine.
I can do it.
You know what?
So-
Just because I got a
Go ahead, Jerry.
will cast pure. Will first not go into the hole because it's full of mud, and then he'll cast purify food and drink. To make it clean again, he'll do that 2 times more, so we actually get clean in this mud pool.
Yes.
As this is happening, as we just watches her mud bath go into a regular bath, she's like, I guess this works too. Just dives deeper into the I don't know how deep this hole is, but I imagine it's deeper than me if you guys are standing in her.
Yes, I imagine so. This is
Me and
fun.
Teak are having
Oh.
full swimming.
Also, I don't have any notifications on, so if someone messages me, say it, because otherwise I won't know.
Duly
Okay.
noted.
I'll just say I slid into your DMs.
DM, I'm in your DMs.
Wait.
Over the next couple of days, by the way, whenever I have the time, I'm just working on little wooden. Some of them are a couple of beads, sort of square shaped. Not square shaped, cube shaped, with holes in them in the side. And also, I'm working on these 2 cylinders I was talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, that one you sent.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. So,
Can I roll persuasion with advantage to try to convince Decorum that the forest isn't so bad after doing all this?
But
that
Decorm
wouldn't be
did
a
part of the
roll.
work
That
too.
would be just roll. If you can role play it out, kinda, then yeah. But it's not gonna be like, oh, I rolled high on persuasion. Now you like the forest.
Fair enough. Then I will pass for time's sake.
Okay. So you travel for about 3.5 more days, and you approach the snoozing watch this time for a lot more south than from where you originally left it, as most of your traveling through the sleeping woods have been southwards. And you come across some what's it called? Some not well, also farmland, but like roads and small villages, and you recognize you're in the country again. You're outside of the wilderness.
The sweet smell of bread. Oh, I miss that.
You really don't like nature, do you?
No. That's the good friend I am, that I willingly go into that forest. For you.
For me or for
Hephe.
the discount? Oh,
Hephe.
I mean, I thought you were doing it for the Viscount and the contract.
I'll walk ahead.
I walk ahead.
I just wanted somebody to pity me. And appreciate me.
I appreciate it. Hoorah!
Alright.
1 second while I prepare something real quick, but it doesn't want to.
Thank you for making the bath clean. I honestly didn't think
What?
about that. I mean, I could have done it if I prepared the spell, but I didn't think about
Yeah,
it. You did. I really appreciate that. I'm not very
It
smart.
was quite honestly my pleasure. Don't say that. You're a smart fella.
Thank you. And smile all big.
Welcome.
I will retroactively say that as we tried washing her gi in that as well once everyone was out of the bath.
Or what?
Her
clothes.
Her clothes. Her attire.
My skin wrappings.
Or wardrobe.
The thing that is peeling on my
Her
flesh.
The threads
anti-neuters.
upon her back.
Her anti-neuters.
Oh my god.
I approve this bitch.
Hephe approved by Hephe Silverblossom. You gotta wear your anti-neuters.
I mean, why? I mean, you never see me wearing my armor at night. I'm just walking around.
You never see me wearing armor ever.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not. I mean, I'm just walking around without anything on. I'm not wearing no armor.
Okay.
Anyways, to the snoozing watch.
I think anti-neuters are overrated unless you're wearing them for protection.
So
I'm
As
protecting
you're
myself with them.
traveling, you can quite simply just kind of keep following the bigger roads, as it were, every time, because you know the large routes are all in between the Herald's Haven and the Snoozing Watch, or Exrod and the Snoozing Watch. So you kind of know, like, if you follow the larger ones, you'll find your way there. And as you do so, as it is getting
Just-
a little bit. What were you gonna ask?
No, continue. If anything looks different from when we left.
Oh, you're not that close to the Snoozing Watch yet.
No, we're still like another days away or something, right?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
As this getting a bit later on the day, you're at this point still quite far south of the Snoozing Watch. If I grab look at the smaller map on the thing real quick. You're kind of at the smiley right now, like in the middle of it.
Where was that? Yeah.
But you come across, well, at least you can see him in the distance. Not actually. Two of you make perception checks.
Dibs.
Okay.
I'll take one.
You want
I
to?
definitely won't.
I've got
Sure,
plus
let's
9.
have a guy with a negative do a perception check. What's the worst that could happen?
Well,
Unnatural 0. And it's
A natural
not
0 be
even the
really
worst.
something, though. Okay. With the 18, I'm gonna say at about 200 feet-ish away from you, you see a small group of people. They seem to be fairly well armed, or at least some of them seem to be, and they seem to be waiting. But you see other groups of people, and they kind of like approaching them nervously, and they just completely ignore them, and they are just staring like ahead, as if waiting for something.
I just out loud say, "Here we go again," as I point this out to everybody.
Around the same time, Porcelain, about, I'm going to say for you then also about 200 feet away from you, you see a large group of people, the same group of people as just described, which are back with their backs to you, staring intently towards the other side of the road.
I mean, it was
Alright,
so fun the first time.
I see. So I see these strange armed and people staring down the road, ignoring others.
You see a couple of like farming families like get through, and you can see them like make haste as they pass them, but they kind of just ignore them, and they seem to be very obviously like waiting for something.
All right, I'd like to look at the lot. Do I recognize any kind of sigils, symbols, or coat of arms?
Make a perception check. No, you're still on GM rolls, but and actually, I'm also gonna switch my scene as.
For the chat, that was a 19.
Porcelain.
With a 19, make a religion check.
Okay. Ooh. Holy men and women. Religion. Ooh. All right. Well, prayer hands emoji.
I got it.
20.
Thank you, Ralgo. I was just about to ask. Ralgo.
Modified 20.
GM rolls.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Oh, that was insane.
Yeah, it was, I
Not
was
GM rolls,
also
it's
not
just
seeing
delayed.
it, so. With an initial 20, I'll say.
Oh, is it modified 20, not natural?
Oh, yeah, sorry. With the modified 20, I'll say most of them don't wear any form of sigils. They seem to be just wearing like whatever armor they had. But the one in the middle and the one also fairly obviously calling the shots, is not wearing any armor, but is wearing robes. And on the back of it, you recognize the symbol of Gratz, which is one of the demon lords.
One of the demon lords.
If I can quickly look up what his
Heard that
sigil
one already
looks
once
like.
this campaign.
Yeah, me too. Wait, I have a mask. Let's quickly check the mask. Yeah, it's a Grask mask.
Yeah,
don't know
you all have masks. I think you had at least like 6 or 7 masks spread over the party.
How's that spelled?
Oh, I have to always check it because it's spelled weird.
Oh, it is. That is an odd one. Yes.
You don't become Demon Lord by having a normal name.
It's true.
Island.
It's like even if you did, you rename yourself.
Okay, so am I to assume these are bad news bears?
I'm grassed. No, you're not. You're
I mean
Jeff.
that there seem to be followers of a Demon Lord, or at least wearing its sigils.
I know you
But they don't seem
from
to be
high school.
bothering anyone.
No, they seem to be ignoring most people.
All right then. Well, I think I'd like to try and stealth to the side and look on to see what is up here, because it seems awfully fishy.
Okay, make a stealth check.
12!
Well, you're lucky they're looking the other way.
I sure am.
And we don't see her, right?
No,
no,
I'm very stealthy.
I would say in
I
normal
just think
circumstances you would be able to see her, but like there's now a big group of people, and as you get closer, they seem to start moving. It seems to be clear they've been waiting for you, or at least recognizing one of your group that they've been waiting for.
All right.
I'll cast Thaumaturgy on my voice, and I'll say, "Howdy!
I'll wave at them.
How are y'all doing?" And I'll wave at them.
Seeing that these two are already engaging in niceties mode, I will, in Fluke's head, say, "Well, looks like we best get ready." I have a feeling, and she's going to kind
Who's
of
riding
hop
on me?
I would say Teak.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
right.
modify your.
Oh,
That's
you're on
right.
the other side of us. That's one. What's up?
How much gold do you have?
How much gold?
Yeah.
A fair bit, but I'm not looking. I don't think this is a pay our way through situation. I was gonna say in Fluke's head
just said-
that. Go ahead.
No, this just want to prevent let's kill the people on the street kind of situation like you did last time.
What did Hephe yell again?
I think it was howdy. How are y'all doing?
And I
One
give
of the one in the middle and the one in the robes instead of the armor walks forward, and she kind of like reaches her arms out like she's addressing a crowd. As she has to yell back because I don't think she has thaumaturgy. Let me actually look. I want to know now.
Is it-
No,
That's
she
just a
yells.
bad
She just
manship.
yells,
It's so much fun.
and she says, "Today has become the most of beautiful days. Our prayers have finally been answered." And she kind of stares right past you, Hephe, and right towards Fluke.
Oh boy!
What,
Oh boy!
What are your prayers exactly?
I'm gonna step right. Just
I'm gonna keep walking up.
Decorm is just gonna whisper, "Told you."
Yeah.
My prayers are answered quite often too. What were you praying for?
She is just gonna completely ignore you and yell at her group. "Kill them all, keep that one alive, you know the one." And I'd like
Who's
all of
gonna
you to
ca-
roll initiative.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna try to say earlier to get my to get that going. Let's go. Initiative time. Oh boy. I'm gonna just move the terminal up so it's. Oh no. Oh,
Oh
no.
no! Oh
my
no!
God!
Why? We were ready! We were ready for this! You can't say we weren't ready!
I even got above a fucking one, so I can't
Why?
re-roll. Oh my god!
Prayers are on their side!
Holy shit!
Hey!
Well, at least one of you was ready.
Hey!
Well, here's the thing. She's not probably gonna attack.
Nope.
Roll another perception to see if you see.
Well, she did just hear someone say,
Yeah,
"Okay, kill them all."
She did hear all the yelling.
So you heard me just
Well,
asking, hey, how y'all doing? God
And then
has
she was
answered our
like,
prayers.
"All right, kill
him.
Well, I think I know who the bad guys are here.
Okay, they didn't roll very good on their initiative either.
Yeah, not nat 1 status though, I bet.
3 nat 1s, and I got a 4, which means I couldn't re-roll. And then, like,
So-
you got a 3, Teak? Or, wait.
Porcelain, you
No,
hear them yell, kill
Yep.
them all, keep that one alive, and you're the
Another
first one to
one.
react.
Wait, where's Lord Chonkers?
Oh, Lord Chonkers! I will put him down there right now. I'm so sorry. Lord Chonkers will be with me.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was hoping it would take a bit longer joking about for that so I can finish reading this. One moment.
It's okay. Everything's gone tits up.
You
Oh,
wanted
boy,
time?
has it.
You're like, you wanted time to read? Sounds like you're going first.
Yep.
See, I wanted to cancel something before the
No, you.
combat, but I didn't know how long the conversation was go. And when you got a
Not
minute
long
to
enough.
have it, it's like,
Well, first you also have to just, get ranges on things.
Also,
Make sure you can actually use this. And then also... Alright, then. So, who is the lady that stepped forward here?
that would be this one.
This one. Alright. And then there's a couple of human-looking persons there. Alright. In that case, I'm going to cast Firebolt on this unlucky person here.
Okay. A 14, I think, misses.
Ah, dog it.
Yeah, just barely misses.
Dog it! Well,
Um,
my
but-
cover's blown now.
Yeah, the two here at the back immediately turn around and spot you as they. Yeah, it was only 12 on the.
I am gonna say, as a
Stealth.
rogue, this happens to me a lot, but if you're fully hidden, don't you get advantage on attacks?
I think it's only
Ooh.
if you surprise them, but I could be wrong.
I think that was one of the things from hiding.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's one of the things, since rogues can
sure.
hide as a bonus action, they do that a lot. That's just why it came to mind.
Give me a second.
I don't think that's just a rogue thing, I just think it comes up a lot because rogues have way
Yeah,
more
yeah.
opportunities to use it.
Yeah, no, you're right. You should have advantage.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Clow.
Hey, I'm
Can you
playing
tell
a
who's
rogue,
never rogued
so-
before?
Yeah, right?
Oh!
15 hits.
Yay!
Hooray!
It mattered!
It did!
It matters.
You just had to roll exactly average.
For 4.
4 points of fire damage.
That feels so good.
Better
I'll
than
take it.
nothing.
And as a bonus action, as a bunch of people turn around and spot me, I'm gonna summon my rapier.
That's probably wise. Okay, so then I'm gonna say that he also notices you. So the 3 at the back are now looking at you, Porcelain.
Oh boy.
My
Well,
guard is-
you know, I helped out, guys. I got 3 coming towards me now.
You did great. They're gonna be paying all their attention towards me here soon enough, as long as they don't go rushing towards you.
And then it's
Nice trick, Teak.
then it's turn.
They really
Nice
did
trick,
roll
Teak.
well,
Oh my god.
You know, you are not perceptive, so it works.
So
I wasn't
it's
there
1, 2,
doing that.
4 turns.
Oh, shit.
So
There's more.
May I have perception check to see if I see her?
On your turn.
Understood. Thank you.
So first the bandits go, and I have to put this somewhere else. These two are gonna grab their crossbows and shoot at Hephe.
Sounds about right.
These two. So that's. Oh wait, that's gonna do. Well, that's a 6 and natural 1, so they both miss very far. And this one is gonna shoot at Porcelain.
I just got my shield up. Not today.
And that is a 22 to hit.
Well, that really hits. That hits.
So you take 7 points of piercing damage as a bolt flies through the air and into your shoulder.
Yep, felt that before.
I've been there.
Then the one up above is gonna shoot. Yeah, it's also gonna shoot Hephe. Who rolls a natural 20.
Oh no!
Ooh.
So you take 12 points of piercing damage as the first two miss. Like one of them shoots wide, the other one shoots somewhere in the ground in front of you.
Okay.
And as you're kind of paying attention to that, you suddenly feel this bolt getting into your what's it called? Under your ribs, under your human side ribs.
Yeah.
It matters.
It does.
It does. Oh, did we, Slumperd, did we ever send you the anatomy of a centaur?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's fucking great. I'll have to send it
And then it's Ezra's turn.
to you.
Because even
alrighty.
with a natural 1 and a natural 2, you still rolled higher than the two of them.
Alright, I'm gonna ask, is this taking an action or a bonus action, or is this a free action?
I
perception check.
think it's very technically an action, but I'm gonna say bonus action in this case.
Okay.
You have to be a dragon to do that as a bonus action.
Well, now you know something about Ezra.
Ah!
With a 16 perception, you see someone in the bushes shooting arrows, but from this side, it's very difficult to see any details. Like you saw the firebolt, and you know about where they are.
Yep. Moving here, because I believe that's 35. Oops, wrong one. I believe that's 35. Yep,
Yeah.
okay. So I will move that 35. Tronkers will just move along with me and move 5 up because he's faster than me by 5. And then I will go ahead and longbow twice.
Okay. At which ones?
Oh, my apologies. I'm going for the person that's not wearing clothes. Or armament here.
Okay, so
Not wearing
that's
clothes.
this one. All the other ones are wearing armor.
Gotcha. I assume the
Twen-
27.
yeah,
hits.
27 will definitely hit.
And then where's my longbow? There it is. We'll roll it again. And alright.
That also
Bap.
hits.
And then bap. It's a bap.
Fuck.
Okay. It's the 10 and the 13, not the 6.
That's 23. Yeah, that hurt. That's
Hooray.
there's 2 arrows, like one right under her, like right between her lung and her shoulder, and one in her stomach. And she grasped for air, and she now focuses her attention from Hephe to you.
And I will, if possible, just yell out, pray to that. And then in my turn.
Okay,
I look at you. Alright.
Fluke, your turn.
Okay, so let me see. Got a lot of people clustered, so
I'm getting out of the way for any sort of bombardment.
also good. Also good.
See you, Teak.
Then on up. Done. And right about here. Okay, how far away am I? Up first. progress a little bit before I go that far. Okay, Decorm's within range, so I am going to my good old Fluke's Flourish for my a charge on my rapier to give Bless to myself, Ezra, and Decorum.
Woo!
Okay. That's your action.
That is my action. My move, I can break up my move. That'll get me all the way here. Nowhere really to hide right now. I want to dash.
There's like some foliage if you move over there where you can hide behind, but other than that.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
also after you, so.
Yeah.
They are, aren't they? Let's see. I'll bonus action dash. Probably won't go very far. I'll probably, I guess I will get my back up against the bush and near the cat, just to kind of be like, okay, don't surround me too bad, and that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Then it's her turn. She is going to grab out the arrow out of her shoulder and kind of pull it out. And as she does so, it starts burning, and she, with a flick of her wrist, throws it, and the arrow splits into three as she casts Scorching Ray and shoots three rays at Ezra.
Oh.
It's freaking
Bitch.
First one's an 18.
Hits.
It's a 16.
Misses.
It's a 20.
Hits.
Okay, so as one of them, like just where you, so the first one hits you, and the second one you manage to dodge. But as you dodge the second one, the third one is like too close at that point for you to dodge, and you take a total of 11 points of fire damage.
Can I deflect missiles the first one?
Can you? How does that work?
That's this is because you
It's
said
a
you pulled
weapon
out my
attack. This is a
area.
spell attack.
Oh, you can catch the missile. Okay, my
Yeah.
apologies. I see
You
what you mean.
just-
My brain thought I heard the arrow, and that's why I was asking. Like, is this an arrow, part of an arrow I can catch and toss back?
No,
But I
it's
get what
yeah,
you mean.
I
Nope.
get it, but like it's catching fire.
Nope.
That doesn't really work.
Oh, you mean I'm not a fire elemental who can just grab
Wait.
lava?
There's
Oh.
an entire movie about how that works.
Well, I haven't seen that movie, so it doesn't exist.
Alrighty. On that note, ow, how much did you say? 12?
11.
11, yeah. And realizing that she is a bit out in the open and she hasn't spotted Porcelain yet, so she is gonna move a little bit back.
And did we have the 8 temp HP from Fluke by any chance?
You should have, probably.
I'm just making sure that I can
Oh.
deduct that from the 11
Yeah, it's-
first.
I mean, he'd be
I-
doing that daily. We were kind of rushing through travel, so I wasn't sure. But if the DM will be kind, I mean, there wouldn't be a. He's gonna
Yeah.
spend 10 minutes. To tell
You've
everyone an
established
exciting
enough
story.
that you do that every day, basically. So I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
Hooray!
against you,
make a
though.
problem from that. So then it's the bandit captain's turns. One of which is spotted Porcelain, so he's gonna run over there. And he's need to dash for that, but he does make it. So Porcelain, this man comes running with a scimitar and a shield drawn, comes running at you, and he's ready to make a strike, but at this point he has only arrived. Then the second one, he knows Flood needs to be captured alive, or Fluke.
Oh no, this is getting
But
too
you
real,
are
guys.
closer. So he's gonna run over here and also attack Azrae. So that is that's
You've
a
entered my
17 to
attack
hit,
range.
a 9 to hit, and a 19 to hit.
1 hits.
17 misses?
Yep, I have an 18 right now.
Okay.
And then
Whoop,
now
whoop,
that he's in
motherfucker.
range, next turn it will be 20.
So he comes
That's
at
it.
you swinging wildly, and you quite easily manage to dodge the first two, but the third one is too much, and he scrapes you for, oh, that's slightly more than scrapes you, but you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Yeah. A little more than a scrape.
As
Take
it's
a little
now
bit of it.
Hefe's turn.
Well, Hephe is going to cast Spiritual Guardians as he starts praying.
Worked against the hack.
Spiritual Guardians. There we go. And then I'm just going to run straight this way, 40 movement.
Bringing
And
Teak
I will
with ya.
put on my radius.
Oh, that's smaller than I thought. Oh wait, yeah, you get them in there and then, but you, oh, she's very lucky that she moved away then.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do first those two. It's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Also, DM, just to make sure, it doesn't say anywhere that it's
Yes,
only,
it is wisdom.
like good guys.
Yeah, though it is at the start of their turn, so I don't know.
When
You
cast
can
a spell,
when you
you
cast a
designate
spell,
any
you
number
can
of
designate any number of
unaffected.
creatures that
Yeah.
are unaffected.
Never
So,
mind.
my party.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
Tix was like, please no.
That's a 6 and a 21.
21
For
passes.
these
6
guys,
fails,
so
obviously.
that becomes 5, so 9, and that's. Oh wait, that guy wasn't even there. So we'll say then the one who failed is the one who rolled, because otherwise I'm being mean. And so these guys, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. That's a 9, that's a 17, that's an 18, and a natural 1.
So it's a DC 16. So I think the 18 passes.
Yeah, so 2 of them pass. So the one here at the bottom just completely gets. What does your spell look like?
It looks like the vines of the flowers, like wrapping around and growing, and kind of like grabbing and like securing people to the ground and kind of grasping out their legs.
So the 2 at the bottom here, these vines crawl out of the ground and they just pull them, and you just hear something crack as they get pulled down to the ground, as the 2 of them are dead.
Cool.
11 full.
And
Yeah.
these 2 manage to. They manage to like cut down a couple of the vines, but they still get pulled and pushed, and they are hurting very badly.
Yeah. Don't pray to dark gods. Hephe, don't
Hephe
take
might-
kindly to that.
Hephe might have a kill count here.
Yeah. Teak, your turn.
I don't got
You
time
don't-
for your bullshit.
I'm looking something up real quick. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I see the woman in front of me using the fire spell, and I hop from the back of Hephe, and I say to her like, "Oh, I see you can use fire as well. You're gonna love Larry." And I put down Larry the llama over here. I imagine he's like over here, and like his little wheels just scurry forward to be, I think, over here, something like that. Yeah, probably like over here. It's up to
Okay.
15 feet, so this should be possible.
It's a 15 feet cone, I think.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so then this would.
you see Larry, but on his forehead, like a beautiful unicorn, there's also the arcane firearm thing I made before.
Yeah.
So he fires up, and like this very big ball of fire just explodes out. And
I imagine this like very anime. Like suddenly the entire battle stops as everyone watches just as this toy just very slowly and calmly rolls up, and then so everyone like waits for a moment and suddenly.
yeah, basically, yeah. Sounds about right.
I love Larry.
Here we go. And there's one more D8 for the
Yeah, for the
for the
thing.
thingamajig, I believe, right?
That's
I'm
the
gonna
two
check real-
above. Yeah, it's 15 feet. So.
Just 1 second. Oh, it's already the extra D8 for the code. So this is the damage. 12 fire damage.
Okay.
Because it.
So the lady makes her saving throw, so that's half, I think.
I think so too. Let's see. A DC saving throw. Taking 2d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage from a
Yeah.
successful.
Okay. She is not. She's still looking okay, and the other one just is burned to a crisp.
Okay. And
That's
if there
one for the Teak kill count.
Hey. And if there are any flammable objects in the area, they are now on fire.
There's a lot of stone and dirt.
Yeah, I reckon.
No.
But just
There's a
checking.
big scorch mark in the road.
Yeah.
People are screaming.
Yeah.
In a couple of days, some farmer is gonna walk across and think, "What the hell happened?"
Also,
I love Larry.
I'll use my a part of my movement to get somewhere. I'd say over here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Decorm, your turn.
Okay, I had 1,000 plans, and then 1,000 things happened, so now I have 0 plans. Except
I know that feeling.
You're also way in the back, so there's that.
Being
exactly.
last.
Decorum seeing this is just, you see his brain thinking for a minute, and suddenly you have this aha moment, and he's gonna run towards Fluke and grab his dagger and put it near his throat and yell to these people, "Drop your weapons, of the little one is dead."
Wow, really?
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Can I use my forceful presence for this?
You can. Yeah. This is like the example of forceful presence, I think.
Yeah. And just because I love that, I just as we just kind of sitting there like slack jawed, like
Record scratch.
yeah, it was this.
Okay,
forget
let's
I have
see
that
how
ability.
Arcade gonna react.
If allowed, Decorum. Well, no. You focus on this.
Yeah, this would be your action bonus action
Yeah,
movement.
Yeah, I'll move it.
I don't know what to say to this, guys. Ooh.
Okay. There's one of them left, and they're gonna have to roll ridiculously well to do anything about a 25 intimidation. So you see, this one, you have the feeling that if he would be paying attention to you, he would be he would be like complying, but at this point he is too busy with the swarm of vines that are trying to kill him. You see, this one over here kind of like looks confused and takes a step back and looks at her, kind of like, "What do I do now? This wasn't in the rule book."
Did this one take damage from my spiritual guardians as I ran
Yeah.
past him? Okay.
This is more the kind of.
And this one over here as well is slightly more focused on porcelain still, but is kind of like now kind of distracted from that as what's happening over there.
Kick his ass, porcelain.
She, however, does seem. She's clearly like doubting, but she doesn't seem to believe that you'll actually hurt him.
That's fair. I'm still on the fence.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
I wait.
No, never mind. I thought bless, but bless is not for skill checks.
just
I
make
don't
it
think it
29.
is. I think it's attack plus and
How
no, it's
anti-climactic.
guidance for skill checks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, porcelain, your opponent is distracted.
In that case, I say, someone's distracted, and I get him twice with my rapier.
It's you. You are the one who is distracted. There's both hits.
You are the
All right.
Fuck.
Okay, he definitely felt that. He looks at you again
Are you
and
paying attention now?
he kind of nods, and now he starts like readying himself, realizing that he was suspecting to walk up to a wizard, and he came across you instead.
That's fair.
Is that your turn?
That is.
Okay. Then it is the last of the normal bandit's turn. I believe he takes another spiritual guidance if it's the start of his turn, right?
That's correct. So let me roll it real quick.
And ain't that one the one that's downed?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I roll them as groups.
Oh,
Okay,
my
doesn't
bad.
matter
I
if
was
he
going
makes a
by
save or
the
not.
image. My bad.
That's
Yeah,
some good
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he makes a save or not, but I'm gonna roll for him anyway to see how bad does he die. He dies very painfully. This one, he has been struggling the longest among the like regular bandits, as it were. But because of that, he's also the weakest when he finally gives in, and like one of his arms just gets ripped off from by the vines as he falls to the ground. Also very good.
Can we say that the vines are helping like replenish a little patch of like grass in the middle of a road from his life energy?
I will say that around the corpses, like this moss is kind of starting to grow a bit.
I love it.
And then it is Ezra's turn.
Longbow still out. I'm gonna hit this guy once with it.
I think
Hopefully.
you have disadvantage, right? When there's
That's
someone next to you.
150. Oh, I thought it's only if I was targeting that person.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, if you're doing ranged in melee, it's disadvantage.
But yeah,
I thought that's what I
it's
was
very
targeting
difficult to
person.
shoot a bow when someone is hitting you with a sword next to you.
Understood.
But I'm not sure. When attacking a target, no, blah blah. Why is this always so difficult with Dungeons and Dragons? Okay, it makes sense to me, so I'm just gonna say that you have disadvantage.
Okay. I mean, I just googled it in like real quick. Yeah, that is the standard rule. If you were
Okay.
within 5 feet of somebody, so yeah. All right. So I have to roll again.
Still hits?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. As he's now not paying attention to you and instead paying attention to the opponent in front of him, suddenly an arrow finds himself in his thighs as he yelps.
I will second attack do that again, and this time I will put myself at disadvantage so I can just click it.
18
18
still
hit.
hits.
Baller. Normal. We're gonna go ahead and just.
Even if it didn't, you have bless. Oh, ow.
Ouch.
Damage.
He's getting a high
Okay,
five.
he
The base.
as another arrow hits him now, like in his knee, you can personally you can see him like kind of like shrink for a bit as he kind of tries to keep himself standing. He is close to the end of it.
Not to me.
All right. Oh yeah, he took an arrow to the knee.
An arrow to the knee.
Alrighty.
He's gone. He's gone.
I don't.
His days of
suppose
adventure are
either
over.
one of those had sneak attack on it, did they?
Technically, they
in-
would have because an ally within 5 feet of it, but
Yeah.
not because you have disadvantage on the attack. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I
Okay, my bad.
Oh.
realized it as I was saying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. In that note, I'm going to now turn to this guy, and like Jojo, so you're going to approach me then, and
Well,
I'm.
as you do that, you notice that he is kind of in doubt and not really paying attention to you anymore, but looking in between Decorm and his leader.
Unfortunately for you, I need the +2 to my AC. So we're gonna go ahead and key bonus to double strike and order.
You are so weird. I love you.
Oh wait, bless. I'm gonna get that D4 for that.
Wait, what? Oh,
Wait, what
okay,
blast?
okay, yeah, for the second hit.
I have bless
15
from.
hits.
So does I'm hoping a 15 because a 14 seemed low.
26 hits. This because this is the guy without a shield. So this one, the 15 hits as well.
Fantastic.
Yay!
I thought it was 14 damage at first.
Woo!
I'm like, fuck.
17. And he has already taken a bit. Okay, he is looking pretty rough.
Just order. And that will end my turn.
Okay, Fluke, you're up.
Out of
You have a
curiosity,
knife
Flukes-
against your throat.
He's just like, the fuck, but now
And
he's just like,
Decorm, by the way, sounds very convinced that he's going to cut you.
Oh, actually, can I thematically for on my turn what Chonkers will do is he will, move next to Fluke and land on his shoulder and put his claws to Fluke's throat and go, Mau Mau!
Yes.
I will say, Fluke, to you, it seems like Decorm and Ezra are actually intent on killing you if this goes south.
I can just imagine Fluke glancing over and seeing like actual hatred in Junker's eyes. It's like, oh.
Oops.
You gave me that heart, boy.
You put something
You
in
made
my
it real. So now it's time to forget about it.
Okay, well, while Fluke's looking like just exasperated, he's gonna glance over to Ezra and just be like, can he just kind of like flick a dart at that nearly dead guy?
None of them are really nearly dead.
Well,
Right now.
the one that Ezra's is in target with, he doesn't want to like burst out of this, so he's like,
This
"Can I just
chap."
flick-" yeah, that chap.
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna flick a dart at him.
"19 will hit."
Yeah.
Is it with disadvantage because he's in melee with opponents?
Freaking asshole.
No,
And...
because they aren't attacking him in this case, I'd say.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a low
But-
sneak attack.
I'd say since you rolled low damage, that because of the dagger against your throat and the paw against your throat, your movement is difficult. So you managed to throw it, but not very well, and you kind of hit him in his like a part of his foot you hit, and it hurts like hell, but not as bad as you'd hoped it would do.
Walking
Yeah, I was
is now a
I was hoping to kill him, but oh well.
He does that.
I- He's just like, well, that's me.
Okay, in that case,
No
looking
funny
rough is
business,
about
kid.
half HP.
The guy's whoa. Some of these people had so little HP, some of them had so much.
Yeah, it's almost
That's
as
how
if they have a hierarchy.
I know, but he looks like such a loser. This guy we're facing up against.
He's the only
Listen,
bird person. He's claimed
thought
his
there was-
status.
I thought there was red and blue. That's what I thought the tiers were. I was wrong, clearly.
He does
Yeah.
look pretty weak. He does.
Yeah, the
look
guy with the
pretty weak.
beard looks like a breeze could blow him over. I mean, come on.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll pick another token next time.
Don't mess with bird people. They're fucking
Guys,
ferocious.
let's not upset the DM right now. He's like, different token. Sure, I hope you don't mind the Tarask.
Red dragon.
That's definitely my what I'm gonna do. Then it's her turn again. Seeing how this has
her turn?
unfolded. Sorry, this one's turn. The Warlock's turn.
No.
But Warlock, what?
Although she isn't technically a
What did
Warlock,
you-
but
She's getting powers from a demon god, so like, warlock, cleric, blessed one, whatever.
blessed one. I think I like that. That
I
doesn't
just
sound like a
realized-
class.
The guy in front of me disappeared from turn order.
Hmm?
Did the guy in front of me disappear from turn order?
Oh no, he doesn't. He was never in the turn order.
His picture,
Oh.
he rolled in groups, so he's down lower in somebody else's.
Never mind.
Oh, but
Carry on.
I did clink the wrong token when I did that, so it's also one of the normal bandits tokens. But it's his turn next.
Decorum, Warlick, I swear.
Okay. For that she's gonna attack the no.
I think she's an Elfish Knight.
I think that's what Porcelain is.
She
Antispiration for the core.
she won't attack, but she will attack, but
It's a
She'll-
of emotions.
she'll yell at her allies, that one still alive at least. I said, kill them, and then she'll cast Scorching Ray again.
You
On
guys
who?
suck at this.
I said kill him.
On who?
Huh? On I'm gonna say one on Decorum, two on Ezra.
All right.
So first two on Ezra.
Decorum stabs fucking Fluke.
That's a 17 and an 11, so I imagine those both miss.
Yes.
They do.
And then on
Bobbing and weaving.
Decorum, that is a 19.
That matches.
Okay, that hits.
Wah, wah.
So you take
I'm gonna absorb elements.
5 points
I
of fire
have it.
damage.
Absorbed.
Okay,
Use a whole
No.
spell slot on that.
I don't remember how the absorb
halves it.
thing works.
Halves it, and then he can do more fire damage.
He now has resistance to
Okay, so you
fire
take
damage. and
2
It
points of
works
fire
in-
damage.
How much?
2,
Two.
as it's half now.
Spicy.
Yeah. And I want to look her in the eyes as the fire become parts of me. And my dagger starts flaming fire as well. I just look her in the eyes and... Oh, my turn.
Oh, my turn. Oh no.
It is still her turn. That was her action. Yelling at people is 3. So
Thank you, Pete.
Fluke, if you get stabbed, I want you to know I'm sorry.
At this point, it's gonna get branded.
she will run this way.
That's a mistake.
That is, yeah.
As soon as I kill this guy.
One further. And does she? No, she doesn't have any bonus action. So then it is those guys' turn. Now, having heard or reconfirmed that they should just focus on killing and not about the actual situation, this guy is gonna attack Esray 3 times again. That is a 8, that is a 20, and that is a 21.
2 hit, Jesus. 20 matches.
Okay, so this time a bit more carefully now that he knows you're dodgy. He managed to get 2 strikes on you, and you take in total 10 points of slashing damage.
You said 10 points?
Yeah.
Fudge.
And then the one facing Porcelain is going to do the same thing. That is also an 8. And that's a 7. And that's a 21.
All right, for
Measured
the
one hits.
21, I would like to use my reaction for Defensive Duelist.
Okay.
So I'm going to add my proficiency bonus to my AC. Oh, that still doesn't work. Never mind. Because I can't do basic math, guys. In my defense,
Sorry.
I got 4 hours of sleep.
Oh.
It's been a rough week.
So it still hits.
Yep, still hits. How much do I take?
You take
Death.
6 points of slashing damage.
6. All right. All right, I say, someone's paying attention.
Also, just as a reminder to everyone for bookkeeping, you get 9 temporary hit points now. I leveled up.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. That does change a smidge, but
The literal smidgen.
Then it's Hefe's turn.
hey, changes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast with damage for Spiritual Guardians because it's gonna happen.
There you have the path.
All right. So
Found the way.
I'm gonna walk 5 feet this way. Is that capture? Yes or no?
No, because it'd be closer to... You'd be like... Then this
Okay.
corner of the square somewhere.
There we go.
Okay. He passes a save. So that's still a bunch of damage, but...
Less so.
And then I am going to bonus or action dash over here. Right there.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Porcelain might have to make that because he didn't see her, huh?
Well, do I see her as I'm running up?
Well, yeah, he's awfully
Yeah,
tall.
that's when you cast the spell.
I know, but do I see her as I'm running up that she's actually there?
Yeah, you would see her. Yeah,
Then I would-
once you start running, you would see this guy fighting against someone.
You're trying to position to get her out of the cone.
Well, I'm running here.
Yeah, so if you're running there, then you would get here, and she would be just outside of the area at the end of your turn, but she would have been in it. So first the Warlock.
Yes, I'm running here. What happens?
So that is... wait, what's her?
DC 16.
Okay, yeah, so she passes. So that's still 7, right? Yeah. So it's that, and she, because I forgot to do this last time, she is gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
So if you'd like to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, goody. 15?
It just passes, so you take 7 points of fire damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have to make a Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw. There we go.
And she's now also starting to look rough.
19, so I hold Constitution, or I hold Concentration. And at this point, Hephe is thinking that any damage that I would do to actually Porcelain if she gets hit, or to this mysterious character if she gets hit, I can just heal. So I'm gonna actually run up here.
Okay.
How much damage do I take?
Make a wisdom
Make a
saving
wisdom
throw.
saving throw.
It'll either
Oh.
be 7 or 15.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Hephe, they keep succeeding their
Oh.
saving throws.
That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, so you take 7 points of radiant damage.
Oh.
As Vine starts grabbing at your feet, burning you with holy energies.
So, I'm a good one. I'm a good guy.
I go, why?
That's your turn.
That's my
It's
turn.
just a thing.
You do see a centaur approach you, though.
It's probably also the first time you've seen a centaur.
It is. It most definitely is.
Not a good first.
Teak, your turn.
All right. I see the guy being pummeled by 2 of my friends in the distance, and I see one of my friends being pummeled by two of my friends. And I'm like, I don't really know what's going on over there. And I slide a hand into my pocket and I take out the 2 cylinders that I was making earlier. Or actually, it's 4 of them, 4 of the cylinders. And I slide 2 of the longer ones over my index fingers and the other 2 over my thumbs. And I make like finger guns at the warlock gal.
Mm-hmm.
Fingered.
I cast magic missile at her.
Okay.
That is.
They just automatically hit, so roll your 3 magic missiles, I think?
Yep.
Or 4?
So that's
3 if it's level 1.
I rolled one of them apparently already. So that will be 2d4. So that's 6 more damage.
6,
8 in total.
8 force damage.
2 1s on those dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough day. Oh well. We got a lot of 1s today, guys. What the fudge? I have to play.
She
I have to
is,
press-
Definitely hurting, but she is still standing.
Right.
Is that your turn?
Don't think I can really use my bonus action at the moment.
Can still move.
Yeah, but I'm fine where I am. Maybe I'll just let Larry roll a bit more in this direction towards the beardy guy,
Okay.
Beardy McBeard face. And that's my turn.
Menacingly, just like, that beard would look better on fire.
Okay.
That beer would look better on fire.
And Decorm, your turn.
I imagine the wheel making.
Do it.
From
Do it.
Don't.
Do it.
Don't.
Do it.
Don't.
I'm gonna say to Lord Chonkers, keep your claws right around his throat. I'll be right back.
Pause
No.
on this.
He will, as
on this.
Decorum steps away, he will lick Fluke's face, like, "Mow," and like do a thumbs up, and then like quickly get back into position.
And I'm gonna try and this motherfucker up.
17 will hit.
Yeah.
Why?
They have not, there's bless.
It's 11.
Then you get to do fire damage, right?
Yep.
Aww.
It's hot metal.
That's really odd, because with this, you smash at him, you break part, you can feel like part of his, what they call ribcage, like cave in, but he's still standing and still going, but he is on the last of his legs.
I was still contemplating about a smite, but now it feels meta gaming to do so. So I'm just gonna hit him again, hopefully.
Yeah.
Why the advantage? Oh, 61 as well.
It's
So.
still on from the thingamajig, the rightful presence.
Oh, yeah. But 16 will hit as well.
Hooray!
Sorry, it
Well,
wasn't
I see.
on the-
That's
Wrong
one
button.
button.
Yeah.
We've all been there, guys.
Yeah.
And dead.
So, with the 11, how do you want to do this?
Gallagher. Gallagher.
Gallagher.
He was already on the ground, right? Or
Oh, he was like falling to the ground as well.
I'm just gonna hit him once and then look him in the eyes and I said drop your weapons and then just smash it in. Like I'm just gonna hit him at the place where he holds his weapon and just break the wrist and then blood comes pouring out
I love it.
inside of the bludgeoning hammer.
With that, he falls to the ground. You can see the regrets in his eyes. Not a good day for him.
It's like
Is that your turn?
I have 20 more feet, so I'll go stand here in front of Jonkers and yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, then it's Porcelain's turn. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh!
Oh no!
No!
Hephe does not like dark cultists.
So yeah, as the vines start ripping more at you, you realize centaurs are fucking terrifying. Apparently, it's like everywhere where the vines touch you, it starts burning your skin, and you're not feeling very good. Take 23 points of radiant damage.
holy shit!
Yeah.
That's one away from max damage.
Hold on, just a moment.
Oh,
Just,
no.
have
just a
left?
moment. Let me just a moment.
Oh no.
Wow.
What? She needs to do math. Get it?
Calculated.
That
Since
one was
my
meant for the
God,
cultists.
Oh god.
I've got 11 hit points right now.
You might want to get out of the vines.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the vines.
It's difficult terrain. Have fun with that.
And you take a opportunity action disengage.
No. She can just move.
I can-
She can just move right here or here.
Yeah, she can move one step away.
Yeah, it just takes
Oh,
10
okay.
feet. It's no big deal.
Oh, as a character.
Yes. Do I have to roll something?
I mean, you see
to
the
get-
radius, right?
Yeah, you can
no,
see
I
where the
don't,
vines
actually.
end. Oh no, yeah. In character, you can see like about like here or yeah. So here-ish, you can see that the vines just stop appearing, but everywhere around him, just these vines appear everywhere as if it's just part of his body.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna fucking move.
Hold your side a little bit.
And I'm gonna try and get this guy 2 times again with the rapier.
Well,
There's
I'm-
both hits.
I hit harder when I am not
Yeah.
feeling well.
he is
Hopefully.
pissed.
That's enough. So how do you want to? How do you want to do this?
I just double jab, like first into the sternum of his chest and then the second into the throat, and I say, "Today's not your day."
Say left eye, right eye.
It's difficult to tell, but it seems that he kind of gives a nod as he falls over, and is also dead.
I would like to use another bit of my movement to just stumble back a bit more and hope that the centaur does not approach me.
Does moss start growing on his body?
Around his body. Because he falls more in the grass, so it's already more. But you see, like flowers start to grow faster and like start sprouting when he dies.
Cool.
Then it is Ezra's turn.
All right. Assuming it's Azri's turn,
It is.
I'm gonna move her the 6 feet here, because she's got 70. If I bonus action or if I action dash, so I'm gonna have move, then action dash, get the 65, see her here, and be like, okay, move forward. And can I bonus action attack without attacking?
No, you have to use Step of the Wind to bonus action dash, and then you can attack. But you
Yeah.
can't a bonus action attack unless you take the attack action.
Well, in that case, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll use the
Yeah.
key point to Step of the Wind, and then I will get up here and I will just attack twice.
Okay. Oh no, poor you.
Punching her.
Yep.
No,
Hold
hold
on.
her out. Get some answers.
That misses.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll the d4 because I don't think the 15 would hit though, even if it did get it. Yeah, no, 13's not gonna. So,
First one hits.
Yep.
Ooh.
So it's 10. She is not feeling good, but she is still standing and not. I wouldn't say ready to fight, but ready to flee more.
Yep. Can I actually hold on? Can I use another key point to stunning strike her? I'm sorry.
You can.
And then that's what I will do.
Makes sense.
That's a con save.
Why do I not have that actually in my character sheet?
That's
My
a question for
apologies.
you.
Yeah, I'm asking past me. I believe it is con save. Let me just look it up real quick and add it to my character sheet because I'm that person right now.
Constitution
well, I
saving
imagine.
throw.
Yeah. Okay, so she fails because yeah, she was gonna fail either way. So she is
Stunned.
Yeah, and that is
Can't move, it can only speak, faltering, it's incapacitated.
okay.
And I said, you're not going anywhere. And Chonkers at this note will hop off of Fluke and hop over to Decorum and go, Mao! And point towards where she is.
Okay. Then it's Fluke's turn.
Okay, so first thing Fluke's gonna do is bonus action dash. He's just gonna slide under Decorum's feet real quick, just in a rush. Can he travel through the bush at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attack of
So-
opportunity.
Nice.
So he's just gonna kind of slide up and kind of just slowly walk out of the brush. He's gonna yell, Decorum, Hephe, drop it. And he is going to just pull out his blackjack and he's just gonna smile at this incapacitated, paralyzed warlock, just like, night. And he's gonna try and knock her out with the blackjack.
Okay. You have advantage on the attack.
I mean, I think I would anyway, but because pack tactics, but yeah.
You have
This is gonna be fun.
listen, there's all kinds of advantage on this, alright?
Yeah. So let's
Listen,
get
you're having a
back.
good day. 20 will hit.
Okay, so boom, and
Snack attack.
Yes, that, and then she is still conscious, but you have the feeling that if her muscles weren't being tensed up right now, that she then would fall on the ground, like that she would limp on the ground as well.
oh man, like that to be the last little bit there. But that's his turn. Giving her a
Okay.
smack with like just like fall asleep, go down. And he did yell at Hephe to drop concentration.
Yeah,
so
as a
hopefully
free
he'll do
action,
that.
I will drop it.
Okay. That's on your turn though.
Is that how I thought you could do that at any time. Let me see.
Like, if it's a free action, then it's on your turn.
Yeah.
Concentration 5e.
It's not a reaction, right? So
Let me see.
Because it's weird, because I think it just says like you can drop it
At any
whenever,
time,
so-
right?
Think so.
Boom, boom, boom,
Blah,
boom.
blah, 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 blah. A lot of Googling today.
Yeah,
Right?
right? Doing a lot of weird things.
oh man.
Concentration spells, blah, blah, if a spell.
You can end concentration at any time, no
Yeah,
action
no
required.
action. Okay, yeah, so you can just drop it.
I drop it then.
Vines
Okay.
don't murder her.
So it's not a free action, it's just something you do.
Yeah, just something I can do. Sorry.
Because it's weird to say that a free action is a specific thing.
Type
but-
of thing, yeah.
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 Unless it specifically says otherwise. So let me see.
Yeah. But it's
It doesn't
she's
say.
paralyzed though until the end of my next
yeah,
turn, though,
stunned.
right? So
Yeah,
Stunned.
she's stunned, so she can't do anything. Then it's Hefe's turn.
he would drop it anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk.
Well, she would have probably died in between just because it's the beginning.
Yeah,
of the
Yeah,
because
so
of the Guardians.
I'm going to walk up to her and try to choke her out. Make her like fall unconscious. And I am proficient with medicine, so I would know that to go to the point of just knocking her out, not killing her, hopefully.
Make a strength check.
Well, she automatically feels any strength or dexterity saving throws, but I'll make a strength check.
With advantage, because this would be an attack.
Okay, strength with advantage. I can do that.
Nice.
Soft 20.
Okay, you grab her and you start choking her. D&D works weird with how choking works because she could technically hold her breath for 2 minutes.
Okay.
So.
Okay, would Hephe know that then that wouldn't work? Because I was
Can we
thinking that knocking her out, like putting her in a chokehold or something.
Yes,
wouldn't-
so I was thinking because
Punch her in the stomach
you
and
have
lose her breath.
3 on your strength, which would be enough to kill her at this point. So we'll say that at that point we'll just say that that's what does it. And
Subdue damage.
Subdue damage just knocks her
Yeah.
out. Okay. Woo! And then I'll look over at the person that I injured, who's 30 feet away, and I will cast. I'll do it at a second level. I'll cast Healing Word at a second level and just shout "Health," because Thaumaturgy is, I think, still technically active.
Bonus action healing
wouldn't have
word.
been dropped when you cast the other concentration spell?
Thaumaturgy isn't
no
technically a
idea.
concentration. It's
Thaumaturgy
just
is
a
weird.
duration
Nice.
of up to 1 minute.
Nice. Wow.
Max healing.
Max healing.
That's some good healing.
Oh yeah, super max, huh?
17.
Holy
yeah.
hell.
You get 17
So 70
back.
points.
I will certainly take it.
And with that, we're out of initiative.
And I will walk over and see this new
Does she still
person.
look injured?
Yeah.
There's a tree in between you, so it's difficult to see.
I'll walk over then, and I'll say, "Oh, I'm very sorry. I really don't like Dark Cultists trying to take my friends." And I'll cast Healing Word again on her, this time on first level.
And I'm walking over. Yeah, thanks for the help.
Another max healing.
So,
Wow.
Bethel,
So
would you like
17
to
again?
describe who they
12.
see?
He did it first level, so.
12. Okay.
How you looking now?
Sorry. Sorry. I'm doing my best. I'm looking a lot better.
Oh, you look like you're max.
Not max.
I'll do it again. Hell, at first level.
Hephe,
Hefe's
how
very
much
good.
did you do all this to her? Oh wait, we don't see the picture
I'm
right
real
now.
sorry. I'm real
So
sorry.
then-
I do not like Dark Cultists. That's 11 points of healing, one less than max.
Are you max health yet?
I'm 3 away from max health.
How much damage did I do to you?
You did like 40 damage.
Yeah,
It
you
really-
did.
really doesn't
I think you
like
did
it.
literally 30 damage. You have already healed more than you did, but
Okay, so this
He was
wasn't
also
all me.
fighting.
No,
No,
not
it wasn't
all.
all you.
Okay.
Really sweet guy, but he's just a bit on edge lately.
Yeah,
Has
we've
his
got.
God is kind of going to
So-
die.
You
Bethel, would
see-
you describe here? Yeah.
Too hard.
Yes, you see a very pale face under a very dark hood that I pull off. I've got stark white hair and very bright pink eyes. And there is a black flying fox fruit bat on my head, and it blinks at everyone.
When you reveal, I immediately say porcelain,
Really?
and in your head you hear, "It's Asri now. It's Asri now." Dear Lord, I thought you were dead.
Am I not?
I would hope not. Otherwise, Hephe just wasted a lot of healing spells.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's alive. Otherwise, that would have like definitely killed her mega times over.
Fair enough. I haven't seen you since the attack on the village.
Also, how do you know her? What village?
The one I grew up in. I've told you in the past how it was attacked.
Oh, I thought you were the only survivor.
I thought I was too.
Well, life finds a way.
Meanwhile,
Okay, well-
Fluke's just like stripping this warlock of all their things, making sure like no arcane focus for you, and then we're gonna tie you up.
I
Here's-
make an
yell over my
investigation check.
shoulder towards you. Can I have the rusty weapons, please?
Of course, when we get back, I'm gonna. You should really look into making like a solution to make things rust.
Oh,
I
we could
mean,
just-
won't water just do that?
That's what I'm
Mr.
saying,
Bugs
just
would
put some
love
water.
it, right, Mr. Bugs?
I don't know why I had advantage on for something else, but 17 still. Very happy with
17,
that.
You find a wand which you saw her use for spells. You find an amulet which I still couldn't find it, but which has the symbol of Gratz on it.
Congrats!
And let's see,
Bam, bam, bam,
she
bam.
also has a mace which it seems to be dormant, but it seems to have some form of enchantment on it.
Ooh.
And other than that, just normal like wizard cultist robes,
Wait, I
underneath
want
which she was wearing fairly commoner's clothes.
Can I have a tiny scene with Lord Chonkers before he flies away?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Decorm is just gonna look at him and say, you know, I didn't like you at first. I don't like cats at all. but that was some excellent support acting. And then he's gonna grab him like the Lion King and hold him up and say, "We're gonna have some great fun together. Together, we will rule the world."
He's gonna put his two paws together and go "Mow" and rub them together.
Only just for Decorm and at least maybe Lord Choker's just slightly evil laugh going.
Whoa, mo.
Oh my god.
I told you guys! I fucking told you guys! You didn't believe me!
Not even his familiar.
His corruption is spreading!
But yeah, Chonkers
The
will...
Gromster corruption or the mouse corruption?
Yes!
But I get myself up and I brush myself off and I say, sorry. I've just been hit upside the head in many different ways.
Well,
My name is Porcelain. It's nice to meet you all.
Hey,
it's
Teak.
fantastic.
Very nice to meet you too.
Meanwhile, Fluke wants to be part of the conversation, so after he's looted, he's literally dragging this cultist along with him. There's like, anyone got some chain or some rope or...
What's going on exactly here?
They're after
That's
him for
kind of
some
what
reason.
we're hoping to figure out in a moment.
I have some
Yeah!
rope.
so-
Luke, what do you want to do?
So you don't know who these people are?
I mean, unless Floop knows who they are, they were some kind of dark cultist praying for our death and capturing Floop. And I don't like people who pray for people to die and for people to take my friends.
Amen.
I mean, I think the long and short of it was, I'm purple, so thus I must belong to a demon lord, and apparently that's becoming less and less ridiculous sounding as time goes on.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I agree with you on that. Yes. I'm feeling very unfortunate about that.
As this conversation is going on, Porcelain will hear in her head that I say, "If they ask, I'm from the Thinning Woods."
Out of curiosity, do I
It's great
recognize
because it's
Porcelain at all?
Do you recognize me?
Well, that'd be something for Azrae to answer, I think, more than DM.
If you recognize Porcelain,
Yeah, because remember that thing we kind of went through?
yes, actually, you would have
yes.
seen you would have seen a young version of her running away right before I slowed down to be attacked. My apologies. Yeah,
Yeah,
because we
It's like-
ran in the morning.
Luke's just gonna look up as he's dragging this cultist. So like, oh, glad you made it. just cryptic and like to the point.
Sorry, was I expected? I didn't receive correspondence.
I mean, I
No.
don't think any of this was expected.
So we just communed with a demon lord, and he showed us parts of our past, and I was in there with Fluke, so I saw part of his past, and so he saw part of mine, so he might have seen you on our morning runs.
You
Yeah.
see, like, her eyebrows going up, like, slowly higher as you keep saying more outrageous words.
Yeah, I mean, but don't worry about it. My spirit, she protected my mind. I didn't talk with no demon lords.
Meanwhile,
True.
while Fluke is tying up this cultist, he just raises up a thumbs up, like, yeah, you got it.
Guys, the Viscount is gone.
What?
No, he's just way over there.
Hate you, Luke.
You absolutely did. I want you to know, Azri is now Tronkers. Go and Tronkers is gonna go and fly over and stay next to the Viscount now. Like, congratulate. Decorum is Tronkers kind of Mo. I'm like, go. Mo.
Meanwhile, Fluke's just like literally staring with daggers in his hands at Decorum. Like,
So, does Porcelain look abnormal, like race-wise at all?
Yes.
To you, probably not very. She looks like an elf, but also like a human.
And I've seen elves before.
You've have elves living in your clan.
Okay.
But for the
I
rest
didn't
of you
expect to
city
see
folk,
See you out of the forest.
Yes, well, sometimes we're out here. You're out here.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to find a way to bring back my spirit, bring her back to full health. You know all that.
Oh, of course. I know very much about spirits.
I mean, did you know about the fire spirits? As I walk up, like
do I know
really
about the fire
excitedly up to
spirits?
you. You know all about the spirits. Do you know about fire spirits? Please tell me about fire
Make
spirits.
a religion check with disadvantage, Bethel.
All right.
He's still got a double nat 20. Come on, sweet child.
Religion. 9.
With a 9. You know of fire spirits, but he sounds like he's asking about specific fire spirits, and you don't know what he's talking about.
I say, oh, no, not in my neck of the woods.
Oh, well, I mean, they're going to be in all of our woods here pretty soon. There's going to be a big fire war that's going to come and ravage the lands unless we do something about it.
I look past him at Asri, like, what the fuck have you been up to?
I look at her
Is
and I
this your
say,
for real?
yes, that's not even a joke. We're actually going to be returning the dead body you see way over there that the Chonkas, by the way, it's Chonkas, that's protecting. We have to return his dead body, get his soul fused back to said body, and then we have to go travel to my friend here, Hefe's homeland, and stop the fire spirits from destroying everything we know and love.
And I pull out the totem that has the Viscount's spirit in it and say, yeah, this is where the spirit's being held. Hopefully somebody knows how to put this back in his body.
I look way past them, and I say, good lord, that's Anthony Pearson.
I keep on looking at you.
Okay.
And I say, well, not
You know Tony?
not personally.
Oh.
I mean, so why'd you interfere? I mean, I appreciate it, but like, what's going on? You didn't know this was Ashley, was he? What, did you?
Well, no. No, I'll be honest, I thought she was dead. She thought I was dead. That's that tale. No, I just saw some
It sounds like they're more than a tale.
darker looking characters and thought they were up to no good, and then someone came up and said hello, and they said you must die, so
Yeah, I was
obviously
at
they were
someone.
up to no good.
As I'm still shouting until the 1 minute ends.
It would have ended.
The minute has ended at this point.
Yeah, I was that person that said hello. I'm usually real friendly.
Yeah, I gave him a wave that was really rude. It was
I say you are quite friendly, and I put my hand out to shake it. And you are?
I'm Hephe Silver Blossom.
BRB.
You.
And I take it you're porcelain?
I am porcelain.
And what was that name that you called Asri first time before you said anything? Is that her actual name?
Oh, it's just a nickname. It's from when we were children. It's personal.
Yeah, what's the nickname? I want to hear. I like nicknames.
She said Lilin.
You picked
Lilith.
the perfect time because he just went off to
Yeah.
take a quick
I
bathroom
know.
break,
I know.
and he can hear everything.
Out of curiosity,
Oh,
DM, can I tell what kind of half-elf she is? I'm just
What-
mildly curious.
Was it Lilin?
Make a insight. No, nature check.
It could be nature. I'm not great at nature,
It
but
could have
let's
been
see.
Dylan.
well,
Oh yeah.
you know, Hephe, I must say that it's been such a long time, and I really hate to cross her after not seeing her for so long.
So with the 18 nature, it is very difficult to tell. You know that the different elves, the older they get, the more pronounced their type of elven blood becomes. And she seems still quite young, but as you look at her, it seems like she somehow is like just a basic elf, as it were. As there you don't see anything that would make her a wood elf or a high elf or sea elf.
The,
You don't see any of that.
the albinism makes it hard.
Yeah.
She's just gonna look over and raise an eyebrow. She's like, "Aren't you interesting? My goodness."
Look, you can't say that to a lady in front of her face.
I just can't figure out what type of elf she is.
I mean, she is
she's
pretty
not-
interesting.
She is not the first half elf I've met, I'll tell you that.
Well,
Sorry,
I must
porcelain
say,
you said, right?
porcelain, yes.
Wait, she's not? I thought the elves and half elves were mythical creatures in this world.
Half elves, well, it is not really a mythical creature, but they just barely exist. Like, from
Okay,
elves, basically only live in the wilderness in like smaller and often like traveling clans. So they don't really interact much with humans. So half elves, people know they can exist, but for most humans who see porcelain will just think she's a human. They won't even kind of look at her twice unless like someone points it out to them.
Because I also thought you said 8 in nature because I was off screen. I'm not 18, so I was like, damn, that's.
Yeah, and he has half elves in his backstory as well. So.
Yep.
But she
Well,
says,
a half elf. A very
yeah.
important one.
but she says, well, you know, you lot are awfully interesting as well. Where is it you're going exactly?
Ruble.
We're
Snooze and
Quickly as
watch.
possible.
First Snooze and Watch, then Rubel.
Oh, I was just,
And then
just
all the way
leaving.
back to the Silver Blossom clan to Pool of Health.
To pull up health.
That's the name of his deity. He talks about it quite a lot, as if everyone knows what he's talking about. But frankly, at first I didn't know either. But that's his deity.
Right, of course, yes.
Yeah, still don't know exactly how I feel about getting roped up into that, but I also don't want everything to be burned to cinders, so sort of hard to debate with.
That and people are trying to actively kidnap you.
Yeah!
Does this happen a lot?
I mean, recently, yes.
Anna. Really?
About once a week.
Give or take about once a week.
I mean, every time they come, they're just a little bit weaker and we're a little bit stronger. No, I mean, maybe they're not weaker. Maybe it's just we're just stronger. I mean, you just gotta believe in Pool of Health and everything will be fine, right? As I look at Porcelain.
Of course.
Exactly.
Right then.
At least they
So,
didn't try the nets this time. That was a...
I mean, to be
Next.
fair, they didn't have much time. I just kind of charged at them. They all kind of fell down.
Guys, there is a legend. I don't know the details of it, but about the purple kobold and the significance of that.
Yes.
Shouldn't be
To
surprised.
be fair,
Shouldn't surprise if it
well,
happened more often.
To be fair, it was a purple dragon blood, but it's looking to be.
I mean, at no point would I think that you're a dragon.
Well, I
Go ahead
mean,
and glance up at Hephe, it's just like, yeah, that's the mistake everyone makes. It just kind of just gives, like, gleaming eyes.
Insight check to see if he's actually a dragon.
Sure.
I don't know why I have advantage, but it's still a 26.
26.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
fairly sure he is not a dragon.
Okay, confirmed.
He's not a
Still
dragon.
not a dragon.
He's just saying, don't underestimate me, bitch. that is what he's pretty much getting at.
I say, right then, well, seeing as this is a common path, perhaps we should get a move on in announcing there's quite a lot of dead cultists.
I mean,
Yes, you can.
I wouldn't worry about it. The moss will take care of it.
it's true.
I actually do look over. Are they really, like, decomposing at a fast rate?
It's not that they're decomposing on a like super fast rate, but you do notice that like where you would expect like kind of blood to be pooling, instead like around them you see this moss growing.
I let them be a message that when you pray for dark things, that you give life back to the world. You don't take life.
After everything I witnessed, I'm not going to argue with the centaur.
I mean, we're
By the
kind of
way,
in a
Hephe-
hurry. You want to keep walking to snooze and watch?
Sure. Just heading there myself.
By the way, Hephe, would you? I don't think our corpse disc or whatever what you want to call it can hold a fourth. Do you mind carrying this one? to
Yeah, I
kind
mean,
of
just throw it
fix
over my
the corpse?
back. Just throw
Like a
it over my
blanket?
back on my saddle. It'll be fine.
What is her race, by the way? I don't know if we've ever.
She's a Dragonborn.
Ah.
How tied up is she?
You haven't tied her up yet.
Let's tie her up first.
Yeah, definitely.
Do we have any chain?
I've got some.
That's a. What does Teak have?
You got.
I've got some rope. I could maybe fashion some, I don't know the English word for this. Out of wood.
Handcuffs?
Handboeien.
Handcuffs.
Some sort of, yeah, handcuffy kind of things. Out of wood.
Manticles?
Manticles?
I think we can just hog tie her, and that'll be fine.
I mean, I got some rope too.
All right, everybody, tie a part of her body down. I
All
guess.
right. How do we tie her? What do we roll for tie?
We roll BDSM.
Athletics.
Who's got the best athletics in the group?
I've
No.
got -2.
I have a 3.
-2.
-2.
Does
Yeah,
anybody?
athletics.
Decorm has good athletics.
I have a 1.
What does Decorm have?
I know.
Jerry?
Jerry?
Decorum has 4.
4. Okay, so I guess
Can I
you have
argue
advantage.
for sleight of hand?
You know what? Yeah. I'll say one person sleight of hand, the other person athletics.
Can
I've
I
got
help
8
with
on
the
this
athletics?
You got 8?
Ezra,
Does
you
the-
tie her up. I'll make sure it sticks.
How about this? How
Basically.
about I help Fluke? Would that work so Fluke can have advantage since we both have +8?
Sure.
Yeah.
Makes
All right,
sense.
I'm helping Fluke.
I'm helping Decorum. I'm holding her down. Holding him. Yeah. I got 4 hooves, and they're meant for holding.
Once he said, didn't even need the help, but he enjoys the bonding experience of tying this bitch up.
Okay, she has been tied up. She has been tied up well, and she's been tied up tight.
Has she been gagged?
That's up to you.
Sure, yeah. She's bound and gagged.
Hooray! Throw her on my back. Let's go.
We'll ask her questions when we want to ask her questions.
You have a couple of more days of daylight, or hours of daylight.
And I
Hey, man.
imagine I'll look at Porcelain. Now that all that business is taken care of, I think we'll just go ahead and walk ahead, and we'll let you and Asri catch up, or Lilin, as I look at Asri and give her.
Hold
a
on,
wink.
wait. I missed that. What?
That's what I think we.
You didn't get it right.
Well, you didn't say it again, and I asked you to say it again, so I'm going with what Decorum said, and Decorum said Lilin, so
She
there we
said
go.
And
Ellie.
Decorum has a wisdom of 7.
So he didn't hear it. Lilin? What did you get Lilin from?
I mean, what's your nickname?
She called me Hilly on approach.
Hilly?
Yes.
All right, there we go. Now your name's Hilly. I like it. I like your nickname.
Close enough,
No,
sorry.
no. My name is Asri.
I mean, yeah, your name's Asri, but you have a nickname, Hilly, right?
I will never respond to that, Decorum, and I will take it as a personal slight if you continue to call me it.
Porcelain shifts very awkwardly.
Okay, that's a no-go button. Understood. I'm sorry.
I've also
What did I
already
do wrong?
asked Porcelain within her head to not call me that nickname anymore.
I mean, it was inside her head. I couldn't hear
Yep.
it.
You're right, and I'm sorry, and that's why I'm explaining. Thank you kindly.
All right, now we're definitely gonna go ahead and let her cool down while she catches up with a good old friend.
Thanks
I
for
trot
thanks
away.
for setting that mood.
Meanwhile, Teak, I also have something personal to ask you.
Before we get into that, let's go to break, actually.
I like it.
Break time.
Makes sense.
Recess.
So, as you travel onward to the snoozing watch, it was already getting a bit later, but around time that you can either start looking for a roadside inn or find some place to camp without trampling over some farmers' crops. But around that same time, the warlock comes back to consciousness.
How
I
far
would like-
away are we from the snoozing watch?
About a day's travel.
Still a
I would like
daze,
to
okay.
immediately knock her back out if possible. Unless anyone wants to try to do conversation, but it sounds like we're still traveling for the day.
Well, we
you're
can
you're
set up
looking for a
camp.
place to rest, as it were.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm okay with a perma sleep till we're back home, or until we're
Yeah,
back from a snooze and watch. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll for anything in this case. Yeah, you can
Bap.
just knock her unconscious immediately.
No. Listen, you need to go to sleep, and then if any real damage happens, I'll just cast Lesser Restoration. It'll be fine.
I just imagine Ezra noticing and just like, Fluke, hit her with the forget me stick.
We imagine
Probably
two
was
different things.
actually-
I imagine her popping up right into my fist.
That's fair. I don't know if anyone's actually seen Megamind.
I have.
Turns out
Good
when you
time.
wake up with 1 HP and you get hit with Stunning Strike, you get knocked the fuck out again.
Better yet, the second time she wakes up, Fluke, the forget me stick now.
So, in that case, do you look for an inn, or are you gonna just camp outside?
I would think we'd probably want to not go
Fuck
with a kidnapped
inns.
woman into an inn.
Yeah.
Fuck
Well,
ins. Last time we went
four
in an
unconscious
inn,
people
this
with
whole
you.
thing started. This whole thing
Yeah.
started
We
don't
because
wanna-
of an inn.
We don't want
Never
to bring a
sleeping in
tied
an
up
inn
person
again.
into an inn.
It has nothing to do with the person being tied up. It has everything to do with inns being bad luck.
I mean, we are going to probably sleep at an inn at another point in time.
No.
Or the
Yeah.
fact that we didn't have any people staying up while we were at the inn.
I know, it lulls us into a false sense of security. Inns are not safe. They should not be treated as
we didn't
safe.
have anyone staying up, and it's almost like we lost half our party.
Listen. It's not our fault we have alternating bad stats.
Alternate
That's
bad
a
stats.
sentence. But together,
Between
we're
the
a
two of us,
recipe
we're
for
fucked up,
bad
okay?
decisions.
Between the two of us, we're one whole idiot. We're also one whole
Oh.
genius. So, like, it's up to you to decide which one we're gonna be today.
Yeah. If you leave us alone, it's the idiot part. If you put us together, it's genius.
So, is there anything you want to do at camp or while traveling?
As we would probably just exchange stories of her life with over the past 7-8 years. It's been with Porcelain,
Okay.
probably mostly in our heads.
Yeah, I'd give her an update about what's going on, and also probably get the update that you guys are permanent, and I've been pretending to be somebody else in front of people who are gonna now know that pretty soon. It's bullshitting.
Yeah. Busted. But my cover was almost.
But you can fix that by coming clean.
What? No.
What?
Clean as
This is D&D.
porcelain.
We don't do that.
Listen, you can come clean now, or you can come clean in the moment. Which one is it gonna be? In the
Well,
moment.
I think Porcelain would outright ask Azri, like, are these people, you know, like, are they cool?
Oh. Ah. I want so badly to say yes. They just sometimes make bad decisions. So, like, keep your secret cool? Absolutely. Accidentally discover some sort of fighting pit in the middle of the woods that's being run by gangsta gnomes? Also very likely.
We're down for anything. Let's roll.
So,
We are already rolling.
depending on how you view that second one, the answer could just be yes.
That sentence.
All right, yeah, no, that's cool.
That's cool.
Look, I've just been trying really hard to keep a low profile, and I just don't want, you know.
Yes, I know.
Like, is there anyone in the group that you think would make a thing of it?
She looks directly at Decorum. Yes. he will definitely make a small thing of it.
Small thing.
Oh yes, it's more of a make fun of you thing, like a soft bullying.
Oh, that's not bad. I had that at the academy plenty of times.
Yes, Decorum. Shall I tell you his full name? Do you know who Decorum is?
Well, let's take a swag at it. What's his name?
Brewmaster Decorum of Rubel, Master of Ceremony and Dominator of Necromantics.
Have I heard any of these titles before?
Make
recent,
a
so-
history check.
Oh, sorry, that was still disadvantage.
So
20,
20. You haven't heard of him, but you recognize the symbol that he's wearing as a relatively recently elevated family. They used to be a wealthy merchant's family, but now they're an official noble family in Rubel. But you haven't heard of Decorm.
I see what you're saying. All right. Well, good to know. Good to know. Is he still involved with his family? Do you know?
I don't know anything about his family.
Fair enough.
I know his family is friends with the Viscount some way, shape, or form, so I think yes.
Speaking of which, what's going on there? What are you doing with Viscount Anthony?
Tony's soul's been sucked out by a bunch of bog hags. And it's in that totem, so we're going, hopefully, with a snoozing watch to get it put back in. And then we have to continue our the whole reason we're around him of escorting him to Rubel. We actually got all the way to Harold's Haven before, and she's going to say this part out loud, before some people took a midnight trip to the lifeless lake.
I mean, it is a lifeless lake, and I'm trying to prevent a lake from becoming lifeless. I gotta see it.
We came back.
We came back, and you lost my account. It's not our fault.
Oh,
Damn
if
right.
only we had
Up,
magic
Hephe.
users who could have done something.
I mean, if
no.
only somebody stayed up.
Oh,
I mean, who was sleeping right next to my account? Who?
He was
Who?
literally in my arms.
Yeah,
literally
exactly,
in my
and
arms.
you still lost him. Still lost
Por-
him.
Porcelain.
I'm doing that like awkward side look about when you make siblings argue with each other when you're at your friend's house.
I was just about. Decorm just looks at you and says, or basically just yells, "Porcelain, this is how we communicate. We're friends. Don't worry about it."
Don't make me raise my voice. I'll do it.
I know you will.
You're doing it.
You are literally doing it right now without thaumaturgy. I am aware you can cast thaumaturgy.
It's just so much fun. It's just so much fun.
As the conversation is starting to quiet down, I say to Azri, well, certainly never would have thought Anthony Pearson would ever see this amount of excitement.
I mean, he's not really seeing it right now.
This is probably the time of his life that he will not remember but never forget.
She nods.
I loved the sound Slump just made.
I was also taking my forehead, but you couldn't see that.
I'm also just being amused at how crazy life sounds to a D&D character when they talk to their childhood friend after one freaking adventure.
But to be fair, it's been an adventure.
Yeah.
We also killed a relatively powerful necromancer who was creating bodies and like puppeting them or something. And I got a spellbook, and I pull out the necromantic spellbook, and I've been learning magics. That's why I got Lord Chonkers, first of his kind, last of the realm.
He looks just like Prince Chonkers.
I know, right? But with butterfly wings.
Are you saying that out loud, or is this more head talk?
I would say this. We transitioned out loud, so for the moment, yeah.
Like, don't forget about the cloak too, because if you forget about it, I'll probably swipe it from you. She'll
She's
say
wearing
with
it,
like
so
a
she
playful
like
smirk.
drapes it out, and she's like, "I am Spider Halfling."
Oh, that's quite brilliant. My time in the academy, I ended up learning my fair tricks of magics as well. And, well, this is Elvira, and I bring the bat around to my chest, and she like kind of turns her head and looks around at you.
Bow? Lord Chonkers will land on your shoulder and look at him. Or her, sorry. Bow.
I just imagine sniffing session.
Bow.
Well, you've been leading a very exciting life, I must say. I mean, the most exciting thing I've done in the 2 years I've been out the academy, helped bring down a troll in Sleeping Mountains that was gotten awfully aggressive. But, yeah, you look great, by the way.
Right? Not small anymore. As small anymore, am I?
I say as
corrected.
you're, like,
I corrected.
just above my knee, I think.
Hey, before, when last night, she was like, house cat, so, like...
I'd say we both gotten a bit bigger. I think I'm like 6'2" now.
Probably the tallest in the group then. Oh, Hephe is, of course.
No.
Well, the tallest bipedal person.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else roleplay-wise that Asri would talk about.
Fluke would just kind of creep in, just like, people underestimate the shorties, and then they die.
Hey, Porcelain. You
Yes.
told about a Prince Junkers? Who's that?
When we were children, Asri had a cat that looked just like him, without the wings. Named Prince Chonkus.
Oh, that's so cute. Asri, did you name him Lord Junkers? Because of that?
Maybe.
It's a bit of a demotion,
She's
isn't
gonna
it?
just take out her... Where's my flask? Take out her flask and take a sip.
Oh, that's so cute.
I want to see if it's the same cat.
Make animal handling check.
I forgot that this was rum in here, not whiskey.
16.
It's not the same cat. This is a magic cat.
Hephe,
But I
a little bit
imagine-
sad.
I imagine any fake cat that immediately got summoned and got being called Lord Chonkers, like, I am a lord, aren't I? Mo.
The other cat was Prince
when they
Chonkers,
get
bit
back
of
to the
demotion.
Feywild, they can just now tell everyone that they're an official lord and it isn't lying.
Yeah.
The mortals declared me a lord.
Well, that's you're joking, but in the Feywild, that's actual power.
I have given Lord
Lord.
Chonkers so much power for when he returns then. Ah.
But yes, of course, this is Elvira, Mistress of the Night.
Mistress of the Night.
She's really...
There's something on my nose.
I scratch Elvira's head.
Her ears wiggle.
Happy Quinn sounds.
Happy Teak sound.
So, with that, how do you set up your watches? Do you set up watches? Well, you were
Yes,
just talking about how you want to set up watches. So.
We are going to first ritual cast alarm. That's what's. I'm gonna.
Fair.
Good idea.
I always like to wake up last.
Okay.
Who's gonna be with Hephe?
I'll do the.
Doesn't have to be anybody.
I'll go with you. Sure.
Okay. Then who's doing first? Terry?
Can I do the first one with Lord Chonkers?
I look at Lord Chonkers and I say, I thought he could be on my watch because Fluke could be with you on the first one, and then we could be the three of us. And Chonkers will go
I know-
mow, 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 waving his paw and go and like walk next to Decorm.
Ooh,
We'll be
passed
fine.
up by your own animal companion.
I mean, I don't mind being with Ezra and Porcelain. I wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. I feel like I've gotten kind of a more of a look than I should have, but so kind of awkward until those scales are balanced. He just kind of shrugs.
Hey, which kind of scales? And she like finger guns at
Decorum.
Sorry, finger crossbows.
Sorry, what did you say?
Find the way treasure.
He said until the scales are balanced, and I said what kind of scales?
Uh,
Yeah. That looks like the correct order to
Yes.
me.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, nighty night.
Decorm, I imagine there's something you want to do with Lord Chonkers.
And
Uh,
Asri will be cuddling porcelain.
Okay.
I wanna bond with him. I'm just gonna sit there, look at the fire, and just look at him for a while, see what he's doing, and ask. So, what can you do except fly and act?
Mo. He is going to hold on. Let me pull up his character sheet to see if there's anything in particular. Is there any poisonous mushrooms around or anything like that?
Make a survival check for Lord Chonkers.
No.
And looking at his abilities, I would say this with advantage for the keen smell.
Yay!
But yay.
Not much of a difference, but it's not in that one.
There's a lot of a difference, son.
Fair
With
enough.
a 10 Lord Chonkers, kind of smells around and comes to the conclusion that there aren't a lot of mushrooms in the area.
All right. Well, he's got his dexterity is 15. Can I assume that between his two paws he could hold a utensil to write with? Since he does know the common language.
Does he also know how to write?
That is a question I am asking about this familiar who has a 15 dexterity, and I guess we're coming to that ruling now.
An 11 in intelligence.
And a 12 in wisdom.
I'm gonna say no. He
Oh,
understands it, but the same way he can't speak it, he can't read or write.
Okay.
Opposable.
I was really kind of thinking that, well, like I was thinking that if that didn't work, I was gonna ask to use his claw to, like, if he couldn't hold a pencil, but like to write in the dirt. But I guess if he just doesn't know how to write, then that defeats the purpose.
You could
Like-
draw shapes in the dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, can we play charades? Chonkers will play charades, like draw out pictures. Can I do a dexterity, like just a straight dexterity, to see if he or a sleight of hand or something, to see if he can draw appropriate pictures to like depict Decorum in like a manner of greatness?
Sure. I'd say that's just dexterity check.
Fingers crossed.
Fucking D&D.
11.
It's recognizable.
So yeah, he kind of tries to draw a little crudely, I guess. You and him sitting on a throne, surrounded by gold, and then hold up
Okay.
a thumbs up. Mao.
Mao indeed, very Mao. But can you turn invisible? Can you do magic?
Mao. He's gonna try in some way communicate to, like, by glowing his eyes or something, to Decorum that he can see invisible things.
Let Decorm make a history check. This would be.
Okay.
That's good.
Aha!
Hey, if it was inside, it would have been a 0. So
No, I saw the digital dice like roll, and it went from like a 17 to the 3. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Pah!"
With an 8, it takes you a bit and a lot of like kind of angry charades from Lord Chonkers, but eventually you do remember that when the hacks were invisible and harassing you, Lord Chonkers, or at least Ezra was relying on Lord Chonkers to know where they were.
What
And
else
then
do
he's-
your... Oh, no.
I was gonna say he would then try if he can get a dexterity check for drawing himself when he was swimming in all the poison.
Sure.
That way you can remember that he is.
Ooh.
Yes, he also is immune to all poisons, both conditioned
So-
and immune and damage.
A lot better this time. You see, like, clearly a cat swimming in what first looks to be just water, but then he kind of dots it and it takes you a bit, but then you realize that it's he's trying to draw the poison that you saw in the near the hut.
And you can fly.
Mao
That's
spreads his
interesting.
wings.
And can
And-
you breathe fire?
Do you want
Mao. When you say "do you want to," he
to?
just
I said that.
looks at
Actually.
you. Mao.
And I'm gonna pat his head, and I'm gonna give him dragon breath acid.
Dragon breath acid.
That's
he's gonna
Fey-like.
spit acid. Oh.
Yes, hello, I'm Cat.
I've officially not been the most unresponsible with the cat now.
No,
So-
no. You gave a cat an object of great
no.
value.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fucking go and roll a D fucking
Roll
20 to
the
see what
dice.
this cat does.
Roll the dice.
Sorry,
Can he fight his instinct?
Be pure evil.
a 6. Oh god. Okay. He is going to immediately start flying up and start seeing if he can melt some trees. Mo.
Good
Mo. And he's gonna just basically try and melt the trees like a tree or two down.
Roll 3d6, I think it is.
That it is. That it is.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
You destroy one of the trees.
He's going on
Chonkus
to the
does.
next tree.
excellent, excellent.
He's
Feels
going
good,
to the
right?
next tree.
Corrupting your cat.
No,
This one
revealing
is
his instincts.
standing a little bit more than the other one, but it's gone enough.
No, it's not.
Nothing left of that tree.
Mo, mo, ho, 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 ho. He's gonna fly just basically around the camp and just start randomly spitting acid at the ground.
You have
Across
7
the
more
world.
things you can acid breath. It's less for a
It's-
minute, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have. He's just gonna random shit. It's not gonna be. He destroyed 2 of the trees, so it's gonna be like random bushes.
Okay.
If he finds a bird nest, that will be solo targeted because he's a cat.
I mean, there were probably
Uh.
bird nests in those trees.
But now
Yeah, but they weren't
specifically the
soloed.
nests.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
soloed.
you know,
Once
they
that's
always
done,
said cats are
yeah.
a danger on their environment.
Yes.
Mo.
Cats are evil.
And when that's done, I'd like the both of you to roll perception checks.
Awesome.
how many animals did we kill? How many squirrels did we make homeless?
Too many. We're not enough.
Well,
depending on how you
after
look
the
at it.
first attack, you saw a lot of birds and small animals flee.
Oh my gosh. I forgot that you had a negative on your on your wisdom. So like when I saw a 7 and then a 5, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that Chonkers has perception and rolled well.
Let's put it this way. I'm a cleric, and my religion is 1.
So,
Just Lord Chonkers,
For the-
he doesn't.
during your watch, unless there's more you want to do other than the acid breath, passes uneventfully.
Yeah, that was one more thing I wanted to ask. Like, after he returns from the acid trip, hey.
Hey.
Sorry, that made myself a bit happy because it was not planned.
It was a spur of the moment pun. You're like, I'm proud of that one.
Go me. I am funny.
Did you like that?
Mo.
Then, do you like me?
Oh.
And which one of the group do you like the least?
He's gonna immediately fly onto the Viscount. Maul, 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 Maul. And he starts like walking around him and gesturing about how he gets to basically just lay around all day and not have to do anything. And that's what Lord Chonkers wants to do, lay around and not have to do anything. But no, I've got to watch and make sure this lazy, empty body is safe because I don't understand that his soul's not in there. Mao, 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 Mao.
That's fair. No. That's fair. I get it. But accept him. Like one of the people who's actually doing stuff.
Wow. He's a cat. Which one would he probably not like? He's gonna fly over to Fluke and be like, Mao. And he's going to like gesture to like, and then he'll fly over to the fire and gesture to like Mao, Mao, and like start beating on his chest a little bit to like symbolize, or like beating on the ground to symbolize like a heartbeat. And then Mao, 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 and then gesture that he's threw it in the fire because of that. Mao, Mao, Mao.
What should I roll to interpret this?
Insight. Get that one.
Shit.
Hilarious.
Give me the 20.
No, it'd be funnier if you got a natural 20.
It's a fucking
5.
With a 5, he seems to be upset about something. Figure
Doesn't like
that it has something to do with Fluke. I don't know.
Fluke and fire.
Well, no, Fluke and Fire would be too obvious. With Fluke, how do you say it? Self-aggrandizing.
Ah.
Like he
I
was
don't.
a snitch. Fuck him.
I don't understand what you're saying, but I like your choice. That shows intelligence. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Wait. Does Ezra also talk in your head?
Mao. And he nods. And he'll point to his eyes, and then he'll point to her eyes.
So, if Ezra talks in your head and you talk back and she says it to me, we can talk. Like real talk.
DM, before he meows in agreement, when I talk to Chonkers, do I hear common back or do I just hear mows?
It's kind of neither. You get more like interpretations of his thoughts and his feelings, as it were. It's not really if you use your own telepathy,
Yeah.
then you hear mouse. But if you use your familiar connection, then you kind of more get like images and sounds, as it were. No, not. How would I? Yeah, mostly images. I would
Feelings
say.
and
Yeah. I Lord Chonkers then will look at you and shake his head no, Mao. Because Mao. And he's like gonna point at his mouth.
Unfortunate. Let me quickly check something. Nope, that's all she wrote.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go wake up Luke.
I mean,
Okay.
he is next up with the others. It's like,
And then on the second
Okay.
watch, we have Porcelain, Fluke, and Ezra.
I'm gonna say, Luke, never mind, and I'm gonna sleep.
Chonkers
too
is actually
tired
gonna
to
look at
question.
Fluke and put his fingers to his eyes and then point them at you. Mao. Like, I'm watching you.
here's a good paragraph to say he's gonna look left and right, just like, what?
Mao. I assume then you go and wake Asri and Porcelain up.
Yeah,
That's like-
I assume,
think- yeah.
I assume Lord Jonker would do that.
Okay, Lord Chonkers will go and pounce on them to wake them up. And as she looks up, Asri's gonna be like, What happened to the trees?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, when you wake up, the trees are completely gone, like they've melted. There's multiple pools of acid around the camp. And where you first had, you had a bit of a clearing, but you also had a little bit of cover. That cover is completely gone now. People from miles away can see you.
Decorum, what happened?
What? We had an
What?
uneventful watch.
What do you mean? There's
What?
acid everywhere.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Yeah, there is acid everywhere.
How did it get there, Decorum?
Good question. Give me a second. Yeah.
Decorum.
I got nothing. I gave the cat Brad attack. The same thing I did with you because I thought the cat would like it as well. Shouldn't have chosen acid. At least I didn't choose fire. Could have chosen fire. Didn't choose fire. Pretty
No,
smart.
she's actually exhaling now because she's okay with that. Like, okay. There was acid everywhere. That was, yeah.
Like, give me a second. Let me say, give an appropriate lie.
Porcelain is getting a better feel of you.
Are you gonna believe me if I say that we tried to make a moat of acid to keep people out?
I honestly, Decorum, I might have.
Shit. Well, I'm going to bed.
Shit. Well, I'm going to bed. That's the
Oh my
best.
god.
Would you have believed the lie I thought of? Would you have? Maybe. Fuck. Yeah, so that's Decorum, Porcelain. I'm glad that you get to see who he is on his first night here, because as you can see, if there's a way to have fun, so long as it doesn't actually harm anyone, he's down to do it. Even if it does scare some people who are of easier scaredness when they are asleep and wake up to pools of acid.
Oh no, I'm a bit used to these kind of shenanigans, honestly.
She's gonna narrow her eyes, look at Teak, look towards Decorum, and then look at you. Is this just what school is? Playing pranks on each other?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I could tell you that's what homeschooling is, at least in my
Well,
experience. But
For the record, it's also about, having siblings.
I mean, yeah. So, I've got
It's
nothing.
like,
I kind of. Go ahead.
it's like, oh, siblings. I honestly pegged you for an orphan.
I suddenly remember that you were a part of the watch with us, and say,
He spoke a moment ago.
"Oh, hello there." I'm very wrapped up of seeing you again.
Little tiny kobold just like gives you a salute, just like.
Oh dear, you are. I mean, you've gotten better at hiding. At least I didn't see you in the bush this time.
Oh yes, your bat may be the mistress of the night, but I am the night.
That bat's your mistress?
She said mistress was in the bat's title. Does everyone?
Yeah,
get their
and you
pets'
say
titles?
you are the knight. So I'm asking you. Sorry, I'm asking Fluke. That bat is your mistress.
Gotta be just open up his just maw and just like.
I mean, look at their ears.
Gonna stealth away for a hot second and then just come back to show his skills. Shouldn't be advantage.
In the 23 still fairly. You see him like jump away into the bushes and you think, well, he's just there in the bushes, and then you look over and he isn't there.
Pops out, but it's like, that's what I meant, so you don't get any weird ideas.
I knew what you meant, but I had to that was just too perfect.
I admit I did not choose my words well. That was a faux pas. I like the name though. Not enough people named after proper interesting words.
Of the night. Of the night.
Definitely didn't come up with it on the fly.
I've got, and she's gonna. She's gonna pull out her deck of cards and see if anyone wants to play.
Lucas
While we're on
Professions.
watch.
Yes.
So, am I? And these are.
We're
Fluke.
just playing. Is it for? Are we gambling?
I mean, we're not necessarily having to gamble or anything. I wasn't expecting that.
All right, I'm in.
But,
Oh, just poker, I suppose.
yeah. I'm going to just say it out loud that because I think Fluke would probably recognize these types of cards. These are marked cards.
Yeah, I think we already discussed that. Just like, though, if we're going
Yeah.
to play, he'll pull out his own deck. I think we should probably do mine. No offense.
Aww. Okay. And she'll put hers away.
So then,
We
I
roll
say
playing card set for the fun of it.
So I say to Fluke, so then what brought you to join this merry band?
Well, myself personally, I belong to the Fate's Fortune Treasure Hunting Company. I was trying to get kind of my first job, basically, solo. And it was a bit more than I bargained for, but hey, I'm here. I like these people well enough. Some in varying degrees.
Varying degrees indeed.
Have I heard of Fate's Fortune Company?
Yeah, you would have heard of them. It's
Doubles the card.
adventuring / treasure hunting / roguery guild.
Yeah, I know them. I suppose I should apologize for before. I didn't know you lot very well, and didn't realize you were Asri's friends. So I must say I'm not from the wilds at all. I grew up very much so in civilization.
Yeah, and I got that vibe from you near immediately.
Yeah, she literally speaks like a nope.
Then again, my one of... So, I don't know if you know the people at the Fate's Fortune, but the leader, Juno's a human, but his kind of second in command, I would probably say, is more my mentor, Gavamar. He's a half-drow, so...
Well, we don't know each other, but I have
I'd imagine
heard
not,
of him.
but, I'm just telling you how I would assume you weren't from the wilds. I mean,
He wasn't either.
Right.
Anyways.
I mean, I don't know any more other kobolds.
Well, no. Well, anyway, I'm from Subri, actually.
Well, I do not do good on the playing card set.
Well, you're not even proficient, huh? You're just like cards.
That was I thought I was until I looked at my proficiencies. I legitimately thought I was.
Oh well, you bought a set and you just still like them.
It came from the backstory. Yeah, which, yeah. Let me make sure.
To be fair, I rolled Dex, so if you want to add your Dex or -5 for mine, either way.
You know, I did
I'm not
say
too
it
worried
would
about
be
it for-
Dex if you're cheating, or Charisma if you're not cheating.
Luke wouldn't cheat, so that would just bring it down to a 15. At least not on this friendly game, especially. Unless he was losing really badly.
This is. It's so weird. They give you the deck of marked cards, so I guess they don't want you to be proficient because they're marked, right? So I went back to look to make sure I didn't mess that up. And yeah. So add charisma, which is a dank 1.
For that full 5.
5 and
All right, so we're
15.
rolling a d20.
Yeah, plus either your Charisma or your Dex, depending on your...
If
you
you're
roll a deck,
cheating decks.
Well, I don't want to cheat.
Charisma.
Can I just roll straight?
No.
Okay. It's 10 then.
Hooray!
Dang, if you would have cheated, you would have won. You would have won.
Yeah, but like you said, this is a friendly game. We're all just chit chatting. No one here is probably thinking, I gotta win this game to be impressive.
Fair.
Unless they are.
I mean, you're right.
Well,
Some
she
people are
said she
just
didn't want to
petty.
cheat, so. Is there anything more you want to talk about, or is it just small talk from here on?
Basically small talk, I think.
Unless Fluke wants to know anything specific.
And I mean, see, I guess he would inquire just a smidge, just like, so how long were you two separated from each other?
7-ish years, 8-ish years, somewhere around there.
Is that about? It was summer?
Out of curiosity, he'll turn to ask her, just like, how long have you been with Hephe?
About hold on, how long has it been since we started the campaign? It's been like a week or two? Since
2
then?
weeks, I think.
2 weeks? So about a month, give or take.
Jeez, that partner, I thought that partnership was far less recent.
No. We met on the
Hephe
way
is just
to
very
the Snooze
trusting.
Watch. Yes. And honestly, I like to run and all that jazz, but if he's gonna just let me ride on his back, I will ride him all day long.
Luke's
That's the
just
quote
going to
of the
give him
day.
a look,
Give him a
give her a
smile.
look, just like, really?
She's gonna smile. She knows what she said.
You know, one of these days, I don't know what particular races may even find me attractive, but I'm gonna have to get flirting lessons from I think.
Maybe.
Got more cards.
So,
Yep.
Perception
all of you
checks.
roll a perception check.
Rolls.
Right.
Both Ezra and Porcelain, you notice that about halfway through your watch, the Dragonborn that you have captured wakes up again and very carefully, very stealthily starts kind of shuffling away.
Is it possible to, I'm gonna say this in Fluke's head. I'm gonna say, why don't you go ahead and stealth up on that lady and knock her back out?
That's fair. Yep. While he'll jolt a smidge and then try not to react, then deal out the cards. Then he will just blink.
Still real
Low
good
roll,
because
but
that's
still
awesome.
an 18.
I
Uh,
hold my cards, realizing he's just gone off. Like, all right.
Don't worry. In your head.
I'd say at the moment that Fluke disappears, you do notice, the both of you do notice a reaction with her. She did roll fairly well on her perception. But she's also
see it
still very
coming,
much
like-
tied up and can't do much.
So she knows what's coming.
This is more.
Yeah,
Oh
she-
no.
Not again.
Just the whack.
That hits.
Like we said.
Yeah, with
click
that
fluke.
she
Oh wow.
she's been
I'm
knocked
really
out.
Sneak
glad.
attack.
I'm gonna say, please don't kill her. Please don't kill her.
No.
Just a good, nice
Anytime
old
he's using
whack.
the blackjack,
So she
it
is gonna
subdue.
need like
Gotcha.
a week's worth of rest after this to kind of recover from this.
Well,
But
she
she
can
is
sleep, have a
not.
snoozing watch.
So, how long have you known about this terrible destiny of demon lords?
Demon Lords, what is it, 4 days now? Fiery Spirits, like 5 days to know they exist, about 3 days since we understood the gravity of the situation.
Yeah, at first it sounded more like, oh, you're gonna get mistaken for this purple dragonborn that's going to herald destruction. Just like, and then a couple of days later, oh no, it's definitely you. That's the, creepy demon lord and fire and memories you barely can recall. I guess absorbing it from the egg. I assumed. I just kind of. don't know. I don't even know how that memory happened. I guess it's not. I guess it's magic. So hands around the walls.
Let's
Yeah, well, magic.
I'd say for both Esri and Fluke, you can make an intelligence check on this, or an arcane check.
Sure.
Actually, it would be.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, we should be making the arcane checks.
Right.
But it's not me. Hooray!
Hey, but
Hey, that's good.
appropriate.
With the 16, as you start thinking it over, you literally saw things happening that would have happened before even you as an egg would have existed. You figure that it's more that you just saw the things that the Demon Lord wanted you to see than that you really saw memories.
Aw. Gotta give a snap at that, just like, oh. I think that some of those visions were like far beyond my scope, so I think he was just showing us shit that he wanted to see. I mean, it was pretty accurate, but yeah, I don't think he even really directly took it. I mean, he knew, but I don't know. He could have altered that shit.
Well, that certainly sounds like a lot of pressure.
Yeah. She's going to take, Azri's going to take her quarterstaff and swish it in the air next to her. I've been seeing shit since we saw him.
Gonna raise an eyebrow, just like, damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I remember
only at
Teak,
night,
didn't
then.
she have a nightmare after brutalized the necromancer gentleman?
Yeah.
Luke's
It'll
just
go
gonna
away
look at the
eventually, I
fire,
promise.
just like, we've been pissing a lot of people off.
Oh, I mean, the hags, the necromancer, the demon gods. I suppose that's 3 powerful people to piss off, isn't it?
You know, I find sometimes in life it's worth pissing people off.
Well, I killed the necromancer, but he probably had a spare body. Like, we found one of the spare bodies and killed it. He probably had a spare for a spare.
I mean, we technically have
Just starts
soul.
blinking. Like, what?
I mean, we
Yeah, just
technically
like-
have his soul, so if we could figure out
We
which
do
one
have
he
his soul.
has, I mean...
We just gotta make sure
Yeah.
that we don't put his soul in the Viscount's body.
I
That'd be
think
bad.
she
Well,
says,
I don't
you know,
think we're worried about that at this point, because we're pretty sure which one the Viscount is. It was that hidden one. So we just gotta make sure we don't put the Necromancer's soul in Dwarf's body either. Or, well, his own body is kind of out of the picture. We need to figure out which one's his soul, put it in a chest, put chains around that chest, and toss it in the ocean.
Throw into the empty streams. Anyways, what were you about to say, Porcelain?
I'm exceptionally glad I've run into you.
I don't want to know what you're dealing with. Actually, I do. What are you dealing with? The fact that you're glad you met us when we were fighting demon gods and necromancers and bogs. Bog
Fail his
hags.
insight
Looks
check.
just like, same. What the hell have you been going through?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not nearly. That's the point. It's not nearly as exciting as well what you're saying.
Did you
I'm-
become an adrenaline junkie?
Not. It's a word for it, certainly.
I mean, honestly, I can't seem to get a good balance. Thinking around the Fates' fortune, it just tends to be boring. Then I go on 2 adventures, and one I ended up getting firebombed by a drow, and then we have this. I mean, I don't have very good luck on finding a balance. I either have to be bored or very afraid for my life.
I think Porcelain once afraid for her life now.
You spend so much time training, and of course I could just go and join the military, but wanted to be on my own at least for once.
Luke's just gonna be like, oh my god, I'm listening to myself right now.
Boy. All right then. Is there anything else that happened that we want to talk about and get across? Any important messages?
Like, important messages.
That was just me using the words. Anything important we want to talk about? Sorry.
Not I.
I think we've gotten some of the groundwork laid down, yeah.
Okay.
But-
Then you spend the rest of the night, or the rest of your watch, is to say, playing cards, having a bit of chat, and then it reaches Hefe's and Teak's turn. Watch.
And as Fluke's waking up Teak, he's going to it's like, hey Teak, you wanna look through some things while you're doing your watch? Quinn?
Quinn?
We lose Quinn?
Quinn.
Jerry? Jerry?
Did we lose them
Jerry?
both?
Quinn?
No, Jerry.
Is Quinn
Okay,
with
but
you?
Yeah, sure.
No,
No.
Quinn's not with him.
Oh.
Teak's sleeping very tight.
What is it you need us to? What you want me to look through?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm just trying to help.
I love it. Do it.
Quinn,
Do it.
come back,
Why,
please.
Quinn? Why?
Do it. Role play for her.
That seems mildly
this is
disrespectful, but it also seems but she's falling asleep during session.
Well, like, definitely been there, right?
I mean, yeah, it's happened. It has happened.
So,
If only they could hear your cloud meow button.
I
well, we can just turn the stream on and then we can hear it.
Hold on, I have an idea. Hold on. Hey, hold on. I have an idea. Hey, hold on 1 second here.
Hey, hold on.
Wow.
did that transmit properly?
Yes. Yes.
Who that?
Yeah.
Hooray.
Well, I hope Ralgo.
I texted one of his roommates.
He lit up for a second, but no sound.
I texted one of his roommates he should go and poke him awake.
Slap
So I
him.
hope that works.
Slap him in the booty.
Make sure Quinn's not dead.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry about this
The
one.
burn,
but-
burn red from his eye.
I love it.
Yeah.
Smile button.
No, the smile button is this.
Oh, that didn't.
I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, I
There.
Wow. Twice.
So, you guys
What
otherwise
is
were
it you wanted me
waiting
to look
for-
at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just
I
play.
was just gotta drop the amulet, the mace, and the wand. Just like I have no idea if any of these can actually do
What
anything,
this-
but guessing the mace probably can.
Okay. I will make sure to look at them across my watch.
Who am I with? It's with Hephe. Teak will then begin by, I believe they were the glasses that Luna Lovegood had, he said. Pull those out and start ritually casting Identify, assuming he has that prepared. Nope!
Nope.
I can probably do that. After I finish.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Hold on. This is the part where spells get prepared.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will...
Yeah, it's last watch for them. Huh.
We're gonna go ahead and prepare, identify, and unprepare fairy fire.
Yeah, Quinn wants to change. I'm assuming Quinn probably would be kind enough to take Identify, so if Quinn wants to change the spell that they get rid of, they can, of course, do that when...
Yeah, so
Teak
will-
is a very kind soul.
ritual cast identify the thrice times.
Okay, you choose an object. Blah blah. Okay. The maze is a bit of an odd one. Let's see the blah 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 blah. It has 3 charges left, and you can use 1 charge to expend a spell slot, and then when you do so, the maze deals an extra 3d6 fire damage. But after the spell slot, or once the charges are up, the mace explodes in your hand, basically.
I, as a player, have a question that I don't know if Teak would necessarily think of, but I'm gonna say I think she would because she likes explosives and it fires. Would you be able to throw it on to you try and hit somebody with it using the last charge, so that way you are at a distance and the explosion would hit somebody else?
I think, given a bit of time, Teak could come up with something, but like just literally throwing it wouldn't work. But I think Teak would be able to, given a bit of time, to make something work like that.
Second question that I immediately had: you expend the spell slot. Can that stack with smite?
Yes.
All right, she's immediately thinking of making this a super weapon for Decky. Then, let's continue.
Really, you got Decorm. Teak herself could probably use it if she wanted to.
It stacks with smite.
Yeah,
3d6 plus the smite damage plus the radius of like. And it's a mace. I know it's not a hammer, but I definitely think Decky would at least.
Out of curiosity, have we ever learned which element that Borm resists? I'm assuming it's fire. Cast resist elements on fire, so.
Oh, Decorum can change whatever what he's resistant to.
Ah, fascinating. Well,
I think right now it's fire.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since he could be like, I don't want to be burned to death by this, and then he could just cast absorb elements on it too. So as long as he's got someone to explode with him, I think he'd be like.
And I have absorb fire, so I can literally make the. It sounds like a pretty good weapon for Decorum.
Yeah,
I'd agree on that. I just like the idea that if you prep well enough, you can like make the damage 1/4, half of a half.
Okay. The necklace is a. It has kind of traces of like a communing necklace, but it is only it can only receive, as it were. It is a necklace through which they can get messages from Grats.
Oh, I will say, or Teak will say, I think this is something that we should probably have Hephe purify and destroy. It's a thing that lets you receive messages from Grants, and I don't think we want him talking to us.
I mean, at this point,
well, she's ritual casting this, so she'd either be talking to Hephe or talk to herself. Would be asleep.
Have I been woken up yet?
Yeah, no, Hephe is also awake.
Oh yeah, I guess she would just say directly to Hephe then.
I think this is something that you should probably purify and destroy. It allows, it only receives, but Grats can talk to us through it.
So dispel magic. Is that what I'm hearing? Then I will cast dispel magic on it.
Okay. You cast a spell.
Does she know what kind of level it is?
Oh!
Does she know what kind of level it is?
No.
So no telling if this will work.
Okay, well, we're doing it at 3rd level because that's all I can cast to that.
Okay.
Okay.
I hear noises coming from Teak, so I'm waiting for a moment.
It's sorry, it's very funny to me.
So he was indeed asleep in his chair, I'm going to assume.
Yeah?
There it is.
Ah,
There it
well,
is.
morning, buddy.
Morning, bud.
Oh, dat hoeft niet. Doe wakker.
Doei, Daniel!
Domo. Dankjewel.
Yeah, I'm still here. Definitely.
Okay.
I will stop being Teak then.
Huh?
I've been being Teak for just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
As a treat. So,
But
Oh.
go ahead and tell him. Tell him what I have a mace.
Does dispel magic work?
so for as you dispel it, for a moment it is clear, and then the magic as it were reappears.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, someone explain Quinn what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's
Yes, please.
been going on?
So
Thoroughly confused.
Quinn, during your watch, you have Fluke asked you to identify the items he found,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's how
the first
I woke
one was
up.
a
I woke up
mace.
easy you asking me how to identify, like... Oh, no, sorry.
The first one was a mace that it has 3 charges, and when you use a charge, you expend a spell slot and deal 3d6 extra fire damage with it.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, with the last use, the mace explodes, and likely being in your hands, it will also do a lot of damage to you. We did say that it's likely that Teak would be able to come up with some way to have that happen at range, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But it would take a bit of time. And the second one was the necklace that the cultist used to receive messages from Gratz.
We also confirmed that you do expend the spell slot stacks with smite, so this is a perfect weapon for Decky.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
then, and then you did identify the amulet, you woke me up, I tried to dispel it. It dispelled, I guess, but then came back. And he kind of checked to figure out WTF.
Both of you make an arcane check.
Oh, good. I'm so good at that.
Teak will be really good at that.
Thank you, Slump, by the way. I didn't notice if anything on my end, but, like, I'm glad it's
I
working.
mean, you rolled pretty good. This is in your wheelhouse. This is hoobity doobity.
And yet...
And yet. It's also her wheelhouse.
Yeah.
She's
That's
literally 10 points better.
As the two of you have a look at it, Hephe, for you, it is obvious what happens, and putting it together, you can put together. Teak is just like a little bit faster than you, but it seems that this necklace is directly connected to Gratz, and he's not gonna let some random spell just disenchant his stuff, even if it's powerful enough magic. He's just like, no, I need that.
Oh.
This is a direct connection. This is his doorbell.
Well, we should definitely keep that and bring that to the snoozing watch for them to deal with. And then I'm gonna look around. Do I notice the pools of acid and dead trees everywhere now?
The both of you, now that you...
Oh shit! Sorry.
You're asleep.
Yeah, we
It wasn't until that Hephe said that trees that it. That oh wait.
So
Oh my gosh.
after that, the both of you kind of look around, and you notice like trees that have completely been melted to the ground. There's multiple pools of acid all around the camp. All the foliage around you is just gone and replaced with acid remains.
I'm gonna look at Teak and I'm gonna ask. So, any idea what happened? Did anyone tell you about that?
That was what I say, and no one told you about this. Like,
What?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and look to Azri. I'm gonna go and like nudge her awake.
What's going on?
I'm just gonna
Hephe.
point at the pools of acid.
Decorm made the cat spit up acid everywhere. And she's gonna roll back over and continue to sleep.
I'm gonna go pick up the cat.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it while she does, like, not waking the cat up. Try to, like, while asleep, pick up the cat.
You've clearly. Have you ever touched a cat while it slumbers?
I'm trying. I don't know what I have to do, but I'm gonna try.
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage, and Lord Chonkers make a perception check.
Like.
Well, that's a nat one.
Oh.
I mean, cats, you grab them by their neck, right? And then you just pull them, and then they... Oh, no, that's wake.
Mo! I'm
gonna look at the cat. I'm gonna bring it up to my eyes. I'm gonna look at him in the eyes, and I'm gonna point at the pools of acid.
Mo! He's like flailing about. He is going to try to, as you're doing this, try to escape and fly straight up.
I'm gonna try to hold on to him.
Both of you make athletics checks.
Yeah, Chonker's gonna lose that one. That's for damn sure.
The
Do
core
I
you
hear
wake
my
up.
new best
Yeah,
Yeah!
you hear it.
This is when I roll good this perception check with disadvantage even.
Yeah. You hear your new best friend trying to flee something.
I'm just gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, now, I really don't appreciate you killing things and destroying nature.
Miss Jonkers? Miss Jonkers? Oh.
Decorum?
Oh.
Why would you give this creature the ability to kill? Why?
Well, let me explain. We were
I'm
trying to
listening.
make a moat built with acid to keep the camp safe.
Mo!
Insight check.
Mo! Can he get advantage? 'Cause,
Inside
like,
first
Chonker-
deception.
Considering that Decorum is always full of shit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, can Decorum get advantage because Lord Chonkers is like, Mo! Like, pointing towards him, like, yeah!
Sure, why not?
I love that the lie came back.
No.
Wouldn't matter.
Well, Hephe, you have some notes on his execution and on the necessity of the plan, but it seems like something that they could do.
Does it look like they did nearly enough for a moat?
I mean, there is enough acid to make a moat. It hasn't been placed correctly to make a moat.
And then I'm gonna ask, then why did you give up?
Mo! And he's gonna
Oh.
point to his mouth and like gesture to his tongue and like, Mo!
I mean,
Like-
there's enough acid. You could have just dug a little trench, right? If you wanted an actual moat.
Oh. Mo!
Oh.
Oh. He's gonna like Chonkers would like to kind of like just shake his head like, oh, you're right. That's a good idea.
I'm gonna incite this cat now.
I mean, he's not deceptioning. He's just saying like that's a good idea. You're right. That is a better moat placement.
Make a deception check for Lord Chonkers.
Oh, but he's not. Yes.
Fuck this shit. Dave, fine. I'm just gonna say, all right. I appreciate the efforts, but next time, can we not kill nature?
Mo.
And I'm just gonna let him go.
Also, at this point, I let anyone who wants to wake up because everyone's hearing this.
Yeah, like I imagine Asri and Porcelain are just kind of laying there listening to this unfold.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the sky.
Luke's just like got a pat over his head, just like,
Every night, Porcelain, I want you to know it's something every night.
Is
They
that,
don't
is that in
usually
your
wake
head,
us up
or is
with their
that out loud?
bullshit, though.
I would say since we're cuddling, I'm like cuddling next to her, like
Just a whisper.
it was
okay.
whispered. Every night, something every
Oh,
night.
you're cuddling me.
Yes.
Asri cuddles people constantly. Of course she's gonna cuddle you.
Porcelain would not be aware of that.
That's fair.
And then I'm gonna walk back to Teak, and I'm gonna try to think of it first, if I'm allowed to. The Warcaster feat and concentration. I've been having to make concentration checks more recently. But I put together that if I practice concentrating with guidance and getting whacked around every so often to try to keep guidance going. That
Sorry,
work?
what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to practice for the Warcaster feat.
Okay, that's as I thought you were still in the scene, but
No. I'm gonna.
Okay.
But I need. before I go to Teak and ask, I want to know if I can think of it myself. I'm not very smart. I don't know.
yeah, because you don't have the book knowledge of it, as of other casters who have written about how they have trained their minds to be better at concentrating during combat, but you do have the experience and learn from that. That's
Okay.
so I'd say that you'd definitely be able to come up with that.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go up to Teak. Well, because she's the one that I'm supposed to be doing watch with. I'll say, so do you think that I could cast guidance on myself, and then you kind of like try to hit me, and I just puff it out and keep guidance going?
Yeah. But why?
All right, because it's gonna make me be able to hold my concentration better, and that way, if something bad happens, then I can keep it going. Like my vines. If I would stop doing those vines in combat, that would be real bad, right?
I guess, yeah.
I can't cast those vines a lot, so I mean, if I got this spell guidance, I can do things better, and I have to concentrate and think about it. So if I just concentrate and think real hard about my guy about pool health, while you maybe like throw your marbles or something at me, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm trying to figure out how to become stronger.
Yeah, we can try that, but I'm kind of afraid to hurt you.
I mean, you don't gotta worry about hurting me. I'm real strong, and also there's this thing called health, and then everything's better. I mean, don't hurt me too bad. I mean, like, don't try to kill me or nothing, right? Like, maybe just smack me a little bit.
Smack my bitch up.
Guys,
Yeah.
Can I
it's,
put back to bed?
sorry?
No, nothing.
What you're explaining is a great idea. We used to do it at my order to train, and I got some healing capabilities. It's okay if I just sleep here, and then if something bad happens, just wake me up, and I can make sure you're health again.
I'll thumbs up.
And if I'm allowed to hit you,
that,
I'll gladly do that.
Now, if only you did that for the trees.
Oh, good that you say that. And I go out and try and find some seeds and nuts and try to least plant
pools
10
of
more
acid.
trees. No, around the pool of acid.
Sure. And
is
in this
great.
case, all three of you make perception checks with disadvantage.
I was gonna say, does this mean that Decorm only got a short rest instead of a long?
No, I'll say that this won't take enough of his time to
Okay, good.
impede on his long rest, but
You'll be sleeping in a little bit.
yeah.
That's fine.
That's more like it.
Who's the three of you?
Hephe
Calm
and
falls
Teak,
like asleep.
Okay.
because the two of you are training during your watch, so you have less energy and time to spend on watching. And Teak,
Yeah.
the perception with disadvantage. As you're helping Hephe with his training while you
Yep.
while you have your watch.
Keep smacking the rump.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm casting
yeah.
guidance. Can my guidance be perception? Can I roll a d4 on that one?
Moment creature before. Response. Technically, you could roll the d4.
Hooray!
Why?
All I know is it's
It's
gonna bring it
something.
bring it to at least a 10. So it's a 12.
At least you're above the double-digit mark. That was, I
Yep,
was like, oh
that
boy.
matters. I feel sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Because 10
Okay.
is considered moderate.
As morning comes, the rest of you wake up, and I would say Fluke, Esray, And I don't know what Porcelain's passive perception is.
14 is
With a 14 not.
14.
So, Fluke and Ezra, you directly notice the Warlock is gone.
God
I-
damn it, he's...
I immediately, I don't even say any words, I just screech.
And I look around. Why is she screeching?
Where's the warlock, Hephe?
I make a perception check without disadvantage.
Yep. Somewhere
18.
else.
Can I roll a survival check to hunt the person down?
Yeah, Asri's on the hunt now.
Can I get advantage because people are helping this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what's you? Oh, yours is probably much better. Never mind. Go on.
Yeah, Nate.
Yeah, yours is much better.
A 23, you see a kind of path of someone trying to kind of scoot on their hands and knees a bit over, and then they move kind of to one of the acid pits. Then near the acid pits, you see rope, but also blood, as the burning of ropes didn't go very well for them. But after that, there are no tracks to be found anymore.
Luke's eyes twitching.
Asri takes Lord Chonkers and said, "No one else is allowed to have watch with my cat anymore. You keep doing bad things with him."
Am I aware of any kind of transportation spells and how far away those things go?
Because, like, yeah, I just don't understand if she casts the spell without her casting focus, because warlocks are like that.
You know, like basic, like Misty Step spells. If you want, you can make an arcane check to see if you also know, like, Dimension Door. But even if you know that, you would also then know that it's too high level magic. With a 15, you do know the spell. But you also know that that's too high level magic for her to have done. If she could do that type of magic, then the fight would have gone very differently, likely.
So it's more like Misty Step?
It's likely Misty Step. With the 15 Arcana, I'll also say there are certain spells that allow you to fly. Or similar. And I think since it is getting fairly late, we'll end it on that.